see the colleges join us. So, Nell, speaking of which, who do you have winning the whole thing?
I don't know, man. I mean, Empyre is really good. They are Division 2 in the field right now. They made it pretty far into RLCS as well. We also have, and there it is. They're top 64 right now in RLCS. So they have good. But I'm gonna go with Empyre.
You're gonna go with Empyre to take it all. All right.
Yep.
All right. So we've got one for Empyre. Chad, what are your thoughts on some of the teams?
Well, as Son of Nell was saying, it is always nice to see Canteloupe Coupe, our sister team, in the tournament. However, unfortunately, they have my pick who's going to win the tournament today, facing off in the second round if they beat District 7. Ballet. I believe Ballet is one of the strongest teams. Their old team name used to be Team Meteor. I don't know if any of you out there recognize that old name, but they were a force to be reckoned with, and I believe they still are. I know they're trying out a new player today named Vigil as the sub. Let's see if he is able to play anything today, or if they're just going to train on the rest of the tournament. So my choice is going to be Ballet for who's going to win the tournament.
All right, so he's got Ballet going all the way. They do have a first-round bye being seeded #1, so going with the favorite. Now, Rouget, my man, I know you're new to all of this, but who do you have, and what are your thoughts on the teams?
I think this is going to be a great tournament. I see a lot of prospects and, Vigil, the brand new guy, on Ballet, whatever his name is. I'm going to go with the underdog. I'm going to choose one of the circuitry teams to go to the finals and possibly win it.
One of the circuitry teams.
Yeah, blue or pink.
Blue and purple, which sadly they have not checked in yet, so they may not even show up.
Oh, really?
Sadly. But anyway, I'm keeping track of those right now. So he's got one of them going. As far as my pick, I don't know. 12th Circle did a fantastic job in our last qualifier, coming in second to 303, barely missing, and I know they're gonna be hungry for a win in this one. So I'm looking for them to do really good, but I think I'm gonna have to stick with 303. They're our points leader, and I think they're hungry for it. I'm gonna try to see if they can go all the way. So my pick is gonna be 303. As far as that goes, though, we are going to be trying to head into a game here just shortly. We have a couple teams not checked in yet. We're going to check in and see if we do have... let's see. I might be GQing a couple teams here. And it actually looks like Lackawanna College has not showed up either. And neither has Suspect. 12th Circle might be getting a first round bye. Alright, either way though, we're going to go ahead and head into a match here. We're going to head into... speaking of our B team, we're going to head in and see how they are doing versus District 7 Esports. So give us just one moment. We're going to head into that match. We will be having Chad Chaddington. He will be, and Son of Nell, heading up the play-by-play and color casting for the day. So y'all make sure to give them some love in chat. Give us just one second. We're going to head on in. Chad. I should have done this before. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to go ahead and head on down to the field here as we take on Canteloupe, Coupe, and District 7. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this are all best of 3 until the grand finals, which is going to be a best of 7 for the qualifier. Now, as we head into the winners tourney next month, that will be a different story. It'll be best of 3 for the first round, I believe. First 2 rounds, and then it'll be best of 5, and then best of 7. So a little bit longer, a little bit more thought out, creating some more competition for everybody. But we are gonna go ahead and head on down to the field. Nell, Chad, go ahead and take it away.
All right. Looks like the game is just about to start. Teams are joining now. Let's get right into this. So, Chad, you have in this game, what do you think? Coupe or District 7?
Well, I would really love to see our sister team, Canteloupe Coupe, take out District 7. As I said, they're going to have a tough matchup in the second round. So seeing them put on the full display that they can here would be great. But unfortunately, they are scored on in the first 7 seconds, causing District 7 to go up 1-0 with 4 minutes 53 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, Taco Stash with a little double tap there. Very nice read. Already a quick offense. We'll see if they can keep that up.
Yeah, with everyone in the Canteloupe Coupe being above 1800 and Boss himself, I believe he was either 2050 or 2100 at the end of last season. These guys are just insane. So I would love to see them get warmed up and put their skill on display in this best of 3 series. All right, we have Brody Stampede taking to the middle, but Stinky 50s him. And Boogie and Taco get the 50, but it is dropped down in the middle. Stinky cannot get the touch, but Brody clears it just out of danger. However, Boss is there to intercept, and it is cleared away by Taco. Nigel trying to do something, driving around in circles here. Brody getting a pass. Nigel getting the control again. Taco setting up a passing play to the middle. Will Boss be able to intercept it? No, he's not. However, his teammate Stinky bails him out.
Yeah, the rotations of these teams already is really solid. You can tell it's some very high-level gameplay. If you take a look at this Vitality rotation here, they seem to always have someone in mid ready to go. And now, even as they go on defense, already 2 members are back. And Taco is able to clear it back over to Nigel, who has a potential for a shot here.
Oh, that was a beautiful counterattack there with a demo. And now another counterattack from Canteloupe Coupe trying to pop it over the defender. However, he is not able to, as Taco Stash is trying to get it past. However, Boss is ready for them there. Now just trying to get over to Brody, trying to get over to Taco. He gets the demo on Boss, and Taco to the middle. Can they score? They cannot. Boss is there ready, and the blue team could not capitalize on that demo.
But a pass by Nigel, and Nigel puts that one in. The passing plays from this Vitality offense are just incredible. And that goes to show with their rotations. Nigel being in the perfect position to accept that pass, slam into the goal, giving them the 2-goal lead, 3:26 left to play in this first game.
Yeah, very high level Rocket League playing here. I see a question in the chat. It looks like SXNC. Or Sync, I believe. So you say that has asked what rank this is. This would be Grand Champ. And as like I said before, everyone on the Canteloupe Coupe is at least 1800 plus. So it is a very high Grand Champ game. And based on the pace of play and how District 7 has already scored 2 goals on them, I'd say they're very high Grand Champ as well. However, that could just be Canteloupe Coupe trying to warm up.
Yeah, if you take a look here, the Vitality team seems to have a little bit more control, even when they're on defense, especially Broody Stampede here. You notice whenever he clears the ball, as he's last man back, he consistently carries it almost like glue to his car back over to the orange side over here.
Oh, just a missed shot by Nigel there. That surely would have gone in. Boss popping it up to Boogie, but Taco is there to intercept him. Boss going for the ball again, cutting off because someone got demoed. Boogie waiting for the pass from Boss. Boss trying to get it under Nigel. However, Nigel said, no, not today. As it hits over to the side, and Siggy trying to get to the middle. However, beautiful clear by Nigel. Boss trying to hit off this side. However, he is not able to get there in time. Boogie hitting it off a corner there and getting a nice little ground pinch and a nice little demo from Taco there. However, it is to no effect as great fake there by Brody. However, Boss sees the danger and clears it out on his rotation back, hitting up to the middle. Taco going for the ceiling shot. However, he doesn't have boost, but can he get it? No, he cannot. Boogie gets there just in time. Boss taking out of the wall. However, Nigel is there, goes right down in front of the goal. However, no one's there, and it is hit to the middle again by Taco. Brody going up. Brody getting a little piece of it as Stinky clears the danger.
Yeah, you saw this orange side had a little bit of a pressure put on them by this Canteloupe Coupe team, but they're clearing it out nicely and still able to get some passes over. And Nigel, again, with his second goal of the game, putting it into the top left corner.
Second goal by Nigel here. Insane rotations, just setting the Canteloupe Coupe on their back foot here with 133 remaining, up by 3. That looks like it might be the dagger in the coffin that might push Canteloupe Coupe out. What do you think, Connor?
I mean, it's never over till it's over. You never know. But I'm hoping that Canteloupe Coupe can get some momentum into this next game, even if it's just a goal or two. This is a best of 3 series, so we don't want to shut out over here, but it's looking like Canteloupe Coupe is, like you said, on their heels. And Nigel coming in the exact same play that we just saw, leading into another goal.
Yeah, that's a
4-0.
hat trick there for Nigel, and it is 4-0 with a minute 14 remaining. I just don't know if Coupe can come back. After I've been witnessing and we've seen double commits, triple commits, it's just not looking like Canteloupe Coupe is warmed up out there. However, let's hope they can come back, at least put some dignity back on the board and get a goal.
Yeah, again, the momentum into the second game is just as important at this point. They know they probably can't come back 4 goals down after the power that District 7 has had in this game, but hopefully that they can get some momentum in the next game. And it looks like I've seen little bits of Canteloupe Coupe coming into offense here, but they haven't really had a lot of chance just from the absolute powerhouse rotations that District 7 has had. But Taco having to have a dangerous clear up there, but Boogie is putting it down. And it looks like that would have been their one chance, but now they're already back on defense.
Yeah, it's just looking like the demo and the boost control out of District 7, plus just the speedy aerials like that one from Brody, as Nigel tries to get another shot, and there was a triple commit there from Canteloupe Coupe. These triple and double commits are just killing them here out on the field. And it just looks like they're all out of sync as Boss tries to get a control up to the middle. However, Brody going for a turtle goal. Boogie said, no. We might be down. We might be out of this game, but not a turtle goal. We have some dignity left. As he tries to get to the middle. However, Boogie and Sticky control it. Taco trying to get it down, trying to end this first game, and he does. District 7, also known as Vitality, take the first game. Going up 1-0 in this best 3 series. Let's see if the discoordination out of Canteloupe Coupe keeps on going.
Right. We do know that Canteloupe Coupe has had some struggles playing recently, just with some real life things. The California wildfires that have continued to go on. We can pray for them. So they have been having a hard time getting together, but maybe this was just a warm up game. We'll see how it goes heading into game number 2.
Yeah. Hopefully they will be able to pick it up. They are our B team here. Like I've said, they're our sister team a couple times. Hoping Boss is looking to step up to the next level, trying to go to the main roster. And so far, it looks like that effect is really showing. Like you said, with the California fires and Boss trying to go to the next level, it looks like they aren't able to get together as much. And that's really what is causing the disharmony in their gameplay. And it's really, really showing in these games.
Yeah, well, we'll see if game 2 will show anything else. The teams are in, and they are already joining, so we're headed right into game 2 in this series.
Yeah, coming up to game 2 here, what do you think, Connor? Do you think that Canteloupe Coupe are going to come back and win a game? Or are they just going to lie down and let District 7 take it?
Here's the thing. I think that this game will be decided in the first maybe 30 seconds. If Canteloupe Coupe can get some offensive power at the start, I think they definitely have a chance. But if District 7 keeps that same momentum that they had in last game, I think it's going to be very hard for them to come back.
Yeah, with them draped all over the goal like that, it is very hard to score. Taco trying to go for a ceiling shot, or perhaps he just missed it on the wall. As Brody double commits and the ball gets to the middle, however, it is cleared back to the side by Nigel. Sticky clearing it out, however, Taco is there, trying to get a pass over to Brody, but Brody not paying attention, going the opposite way. Unfortunate. As Boogie tries to get the 50, however, it's to the middle. Oh, no! Oh, Brody almost getting the goal there after the almost own goal by Canteloupe Coupe. Boogie taking up the wall. Taco is ready for him. Trying to go over him. Under him. He does fake him. Boogie taking it to the middle. Doesn't get the flick he wants. Brody gets to the side. Boss with 0 boost. What can he do? Nothing as Nigel takes control and hits it to the side. Sticky coming up. Minute has passed in this game. No goals has scored. This is an intense match.
I'm already seeing Canteloupe Coupe be a little bit faster here, especially on defense. Their defense is strong, keeping those crazy rotations from District 7 out. And these clears, have you noticed, out of the Canteloupe Coupe side have just cleared either out to the side or out to the corner, is giving them a little bit more breathing room. But even with that, the District 7 players, there's always someone there to grab one of those clears up on the wall. And I think that positioning is very important as we head further into this game. 3:33 left to play. Still no goals.
Great fake by Boss there, but Nigel is there to clear it. As Sticky goes up, as it was Boogie's ball to go for. Looks like a little bit of a confusion with the rotations here from Canteloupe Coupe's side as Nigel takes it to the middle, and Boogie trying to hit it off. But Brody is there, and Nigel with a demo. Can Taco score it? He can!
Oh.
Sticky bumped out of the way. District 7 going up 1-0 with 13:15 remaining.
Wow, yeah, they definitely... They kept some of their momentum. That seemed close for a while, but the relentless shots that District 7 just kept placing on the net, eventually one of those was going to go in, and that bump by Nigel onto the Canteloupe Coupe side definitely helped that in. Boss might be able to get a little double touch here, not quite. And we'll see if they can keep up some of this momentum. Maybe Canteloupe Coupe can feed off it just a little bit. Back alone, having to buy some time for his teammates to rotate back. And if you notice, the rotations are a little bit slower from Canteloupe Coupe as compared to District 7. And I think that is the main factor in this game.
Yeah, and we're just getting news from Woos, the tournament coordinator, that it looks like Petroleum ended up having to FF, one of the strongest teams in the tournament. That is unfortunate. I was looking forward to see them play. And Circuitry, all of their teams, and as well as Lackawanna College, all DQ'd. That is very unfortunate.
Yeah, it looks like 12 Circle will be moving on. That is a bummer, but we still have plenty of good games for you guys, especially when we head into the finals, which is, I believe, a best of 7. That's going to be a hell of a game, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, just like right here, you see Boss taking it up the side. However, Stinky's right there and Boogie's right there. It just feels like their rotations are out of sync, and they're just not giving each other the space, and it just feels not very good from Canteloupe Coupe here as Nigel takes a shot to go up 2-0 with 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, Nigel not quite having the game he was having last game, but it doesn't matter. He gets that shot on. If you look, the District 7 team, all of their score is just about the same. Whereas on the Canteloupe Coupe side, Stinky's trying his best. Boss is having a little bit of a rough time. But this Canteloupe Coupe side is definitely struggling on the defense here.
Oh, redirect here from Nigel, however, is not enough. Stacko tries to power over Boss, but Boss has the Fennec, a little bit too tall of a card to force that over. Maybe if he had the Merc. Oh, terrible back pass there from Boogie to Boss. He just miscalculated it as a shot here from Taco. Can he get the double touch? No, he cannot. And neither can Boogie clear it. Looks like we're watching a bunch of bronzes here as everyone misses.
Might have been a bit of a fake there coming in, or attempted a block shot, but again, yeah, I like that you said that this Grand Champ game has turned into a bronze match for just a moment, but looks like Canteloupe Coupe might be trying to feed off of that bronze energy. You notice that Stinky was pushed up very far there, leaving the Canteloupe Coupe net open, and that's also the thing that has been their downfall. And I want to mention this before. If you notice, a lot of them are in the corners most of the time on the Canteloupe Coupe side, which is one of the reasons that they keep leaving their goal open.
Yeah, it just looks like they're out of sync. Beautiful bump there from Taco. However, it is not able to be capitalized. Nigel gets it beautifully over, and he tries to pass it over to Brody. However, he is rotating once again. Taco to the mid, and Nigel tries to get it back to Brody. However, is not able to get the touch as Brody hits it to the corner and to the mid. Can someone score? Nigel with the shot off. Brody hitting it back to the middle, and it just feels like the Canteloupe Coupe are playing tag with the ball. They're going back and forth, and they're not able to do anything about it as Nigel stops Boss's advance as Boogie 50s him, and Brody with a weak little tapper there. Oh, but Stinky is bumped from behind. Boss gets it out of danger as he go over to the corner, and Nigel taking it himself, getting it past the defender. Can Stinky clear it? He can. He gets it over to Nigel, and now it looks like Taco's going to try to interfere. However, Stinky says, nope, bump. Oh, Stinky with a nice flick there. Can he get it in? No, he cannot. Brody's punch is too much. And Boogie scoring their first goal of the series with 6 seconds remaining in the game match point.
Yeah, if you notice here, District 7 has slowed down their offense a little bit to focus on the defense because they were up 2 goals. They had the chance to just keep it tied, and that might have been their downfall for that 1 goal. We'll see what 6 seconds left does.
Yeah, of course, as Brody takes it over to the side. Boss to Boogie. Can Boogie get it? No. Brody clears it. Can Sticky keep it up? Ball's going to touch. No. Boss hits it over to the corner. Can anything happen? No. Beautiful touch from Nigel to end the game.
That was
District
close.
7 wins the series 2-0, sweeping Canteloupe Coupe.
Yeah, Canteloupe Coupe with a bit of a bright light there at the end, but not quite able to follow through. 2 shots, though, in the last 6 seconds that were very, very close to going in. That would have been an incredible experience to watch that happen, but they just couldn't quite get those shots.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely insane matchup there. Obviously, first one you could see Canteloupe Coupe definitely wasn't really that warmed up, but coming into that second match, Canteloupe Coupe really starting to get into it. As you said, rotation's still weird. They haven't been playing much together for the most part lately. But really starting to make an effort there at the very end of the match.
Absolutely, yeah. So we're sorry to see them go, but a very, very good game.
Indeed.
From that side.
Rouget, my man, what are your thoughts there on that match?
An amazing show by D7. They had very good comps throughout the entire game, it seemed, as opposed to Canteloupe Crew. They kept seeming to fall apart, which was kind of upsetting to watch. Canteloupe Crew seems to not have had a warm-up. At least that's what it looked like. D7 was on fire the entire game.
Indeed. We're getting a lot of GGs in
Canteloupe
chat right
Crew's
now.
rotations were completely out of sync. Canteloupe Crew's rotations were completely out of sync. I feel like if their comms would have been a little bit better, they could have cut down on the goals in the first game and possibly won the second. And if you ask me, it looked like Nigel was the backbone of D7. He was getting all the passes into the goal, and it was amazing to watch.
Absolutely, he was popping off that whole time. We have definitely heard Nell and Chad saying his name quite a bit there in the matchup. But I do think Canteloupe Coupe is definitely struggling from not being able to play together as often lately due to whether it be the California Fires as well as just school and other life events happening between that team. But at least they did come together to try to play today. Good start to try to get back into it between all of them. Good to see them at least show up and give it a shot. Almost making a comeback there in game number 2. Now, District 7 moving on to play Ballet, or otherwise known as Team Meteor Superior. Chad, Nell, what are your thoughts on them moving on to take on what is the number 1 seed here in our qualifier?
That's going to be a tough game, man. But if they played like they just did against Canteloupe Coupe, maybe get rid of some of those little double commits that they had, I think they have a chance here.
Definitely. After seeing District 7 just dominate Canteloupe Coupe, I really can't see them losing to anyone. However, Ballet is our first seed, and it's going to be a very interesting match.
Right. So we already have 2 goals coming in, one from Jay and one from Warbean. It looks like Jay is a Season 1 Supersonic Legend tournament winner. So that already is terrifying to see when you're coming into this game. But Jay and Thai Gorito going out for the kickoff. Warbean already on the wall, ready to pass it to Top Cheese, who is there. And 3 goals just in the first 2 minutes here. 3:41 left to play.
Yeah,
And
beautiful goal here from Top Cheese, going up 3 goals with over half the game remaining. It looks like their team is just going to dominate for the rest of the game. I don't think that they're going to be able to come back. What do you think, Son of Mel?
Yeah, I don't know. And if you see there, you can tell their communication is very, very good. There was a double commit, what looked like a double commit on the kickoff, but it ended up being a fake. And so they're trying out some different maneuvers here. But an interesting double commit over there by Jay and Top Cheese. Might be getting a little cocky. They don't want to throw this game away just yet. Still 3:20 left to play. Still a whole game.
Yeah, and another goal here from there it is. Going up 4-0 with 3:17 remaining. They're double committing everywhere. They're going for freestyles. It just looks like they're playing with their opponents here.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going for some nutty passing plays. I think they know what they have, and they're going to see if they can just dominate this and take any spark of life away from this blue side. But that is interesting to say the least. You don't normally see that in high Grand Champ Supersonic lobbies.
That was an interesting play. Both players went for boost over ball, I suppose.
Yeah, and just as I talk about them having their communication on top, they go ahead and do that. But we'll see how this goes. And now Top Cheese is AFK.
Well, the series score right now is 0-0, as was confirmed in the top left corner. However, it looks like, is Top Cheese back yet? Let's find out.
He is not. There he is. He just came back, flipped into action, and he's ready to go up on the wall for this ball. Continue the offensive push that Warbean and Jay have been able to complete with just 2 of them, but that's a nice clear. Over back to the orange corner.
All right. It looks like Jay's passing over to Warbean here as he tries to get to the mid. However, his opponent does it for him as he gets off the backboard. Can he get this? No, he cannot. And Top Cheese trying to get it also coming from behind. And if Warbean misses, however, he's not able to get it to the mid either. Thiago to the middle. However, he's not able to get the double touch as Warbean hits it to the middle by himself. Over to Jay, however, Marcelo is able to clear it from him.
Yeah, it looks like the crazy offensive push that they had at the beginning has seemed to fall off. A nice save there by Marceloom, I should say. But yeah, the offensive pressure that they had in the first, you know, two and a half minutes of this game has seemed to calm down a little bit, and they're back to playing defense. But blue side getting some nice clears here, and let's see if they can bring this back, at least get some momentum in the second game.
Yeah, shot here from Warbean as he tries to go for the squishy save. However, it is forced in. He says, no, you're not squishy. I'm going to score on you.
Yeah, that doing the squishy save, that just goes to show you this There It Is team is very, very confident going for saves like that.
Yeah, but now they're only up 2 goals. The safety unit isn't as big. Let's see if they keep up that confidence, now only being up 2 goals instead of 3. As Jay tries to get to this ball, however, he only gets the demo, as now he's trying to slow it down for his teammate, Chop Cheese, who is trying to get it back to Jay, as Jay sees that his teammate is in danger and tries to get to the middle. However, it is cleared out, as Top Cheese tries to get it over and back to Warbean, however, accidentally cutting him off as a double commit there from There It Is. And Jay trying to get it back down to his teammate, who is already up in the sky. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication here from There It Is. That's something to watch out for in the later matches to see if that keeps up, because if their opponent is able to warm up and capitalize on that as well as the overconfidence from them, I cannot see them losing again after this.
Mm-hmm. One thing I have noticed from this Gokee side, and that is a absolute banger from Jay coming in here to take some of that pressure off and eliminate that comeback from the Gokee side. But one of the things that Gokee is doing, I've noticed, is they're not using the entire field. They're only using about the left side of the field. They're not getting any midfield passes or even crossfield passes. So that's interesting to look out for as well.
Yeah, Top Cheese to himself, to the middle. Oh, no, but it is broken up by the blue defender. Oh, almost a beautiful play there from There It Is, as TerraFox gets it past Warbean, and Top Cheese going for that boost. So like I said, boost over ball as it bounced to the middle. TerraFox, can he score? He cannot. A little bit off to the side as his teammate went for the bump, and Warbean clearing it to the middle of his goal for the enemy team. However, he keeps on taking it, and can he get it? No! Open goal for There It Is. However, they're not able to capitalize as Warbean is able to get back, and Marcelo is able to. No, he's not. He just misses the hit as Warbean pops it up for Jay, who is also up with Top Cheese. Oh, almost an amazing threes play there.
Yeah, Gokee, they had, I think, 2 or 3 opportunities for open nets, but they've just haven't quite been able to follow it, and that's an amazing save by Top Cheese.
It just feels like they're trying to put themselves in awkward positions here. They're passing to the enemy. They're overconfident. However, they do take game 1. There It Is, going up 1-0 in this best-of-3 series. With everything that we've seen, the overconfidence, the miscommunication, and it looks like they had someone up on the back wall there for about a minute. What do you think is going to be happening in the second game here, Son of Nell?
Well, it's looking like this There It Is team has a good chance to take this. There wasn't too many mistakes that Gokee could capitalize on. And even when the net happened to be open, they just couldn't quite follow it in. Not enough powerful shots. A couple shots hit the crossbar. But if they can tighten that up, this orange side did have a few mistakes that they could capitalize on.
All right, heading into game 2 here, I just want to say congratulations to Foot for finishing his homework.
Congrats, Foot. And I wonder how the Gokee nerves are doing right now. We haven't really heard a lot from this team, so we don't know if they've ever been in any big tournaments before. And we know Gods of the Patch is one of the biggest out there, so I would not be surprised if their nerves are rattling them a bit in this game as well.
Yeah, looking forward to the game 2 here. It looks like they Gokee, that it is, wasn't too far behind, and There It Is. It just looks like their shots weren't powerful enough, and they weren't able to capitalize on the double commits as well as just the overconfidence from There It Is. However, now that it is the second game and it is do or die, go big or go home, they might just step up to the plate here. I'm looking forward to the second match.
Yeah, I am as well. Jay and Marceloom are going to be facing off on the kickoff here. Clears it right over to Top Cheese, who goes up, takes control of this ball. You see that absolute control, and they're already going for a pinch play on here that almost goes in. But Warbean and Top Cheese can't quite find it. But look at this offensive pressure already. That ball did not come out of the first 1/8 of the Gokee side the entire time. That was some tight.
And with the
offensive push
beautiful backwards
from-
pass from Jay to Top Cheese there, I'm going to need to clip it in chat there because that was just downright disgusting. All right.
Absolutely beautiful.
It looks like there it is. Isn't going for the kickoff here, but it doesn't look like it matters as Warbean over to Top Cheese. Can he get the double touch? Oh, no, he
triple
cannot.
commit. Triple commit here by there it is. Wow, they definitely are feeling confident in this game. Going for some crazy shots. Looks like they're competing more against themselves as to who can get the most points.
All right, and it looks like we just got some news here from Woos. 303 has beat Bleeps and is going to the semis. Congratulations to 303. Looking forward to see you later in the cast. As Joey hits it, tries to get a pass down, however, is blocked. Top Cheese trying to get control, and he does give a little wave dash, as Marcio is not falling for it, as he continues to wave dash, and his hits it to the middle, however, it is cleared out. War being taken over to the side. Honestly, it just feels like there it is playing with their opponents.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And Jay right there coming in with a popper. Marcelo not quite reading that hit off the wall. But Warbean, that was actually a nice read by him to get that over him, over Marceloom there. But yeah, this is just a game of cat and mouse here.
Honestly, it feels like it would have been less disgraceful for there it is just to come in all scarabs and play them normally than what they're doing right now, going for these insane shots like they're playing casual. It's kind of insane how much of a skill difference there is between the teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one of us chose there it is, but it looks like they have a very good chance of taking, if not today, then the tournament. We'll see what happens. But if they keep playing the way they're playing, I'm not sure. There's not too many teams that will be able to compete at this apparently supersonic level.
Yeah. Well, it's not looking good for Gokee, I must say that, as Jay hits it over to the midfield, as Marcio tries to get a pass over to the side. However, no one on his team is there, and Warbean is there to intercept it as he gets over the mid after clearing it, and Thiago Rito. That's his name.
Tigerito?
Yes, he's a drink. As Top Cheese tries to get the hit, however, Thiago hits it over to the corner, clearing it out, and another pass over to Terra. However, Terra's not up in time as Warbean hits it past his teammate Top Cheese, as Jay going up for a forward movement as Top Cheese. It looks like he's going to try to boom it. However, Marcelo is controlling it over to his teammate Terra. Warbean clears it out. Jay up for it. What's he going to do? He's going to hit it down to the ground, head over to the corner. He's going to ball one person, can't get it past the second defender.
I do have to say, I don't know if you guys could see Top Cheese in that, but Warbean with an absolute banger of a shot. Top Cheese just pre-jumped a save over his own net, missed the pre-jump, went up onto the ceiling, and flew all the way over to the Gokee sideline for absolutely no reason. I think just to do it.
All right, another kickoff here, and it looks like there it is going to concede the kickoff once again as Warbean takes control, knowing that Gokee cannot do anything to them as Warbean gets it off the ceiling. Can he get to the pass? He can, however, Top Cheese has to drop a little bit too far down to make a play as Thiago is taking control of the ball as Terra Fox is coming up to the side. He does. Cheese pinches it towards the goal, and it is barely saved there by Gokee. Looks like Top Cheese is going to take it again. No, he is dunked. Can Jay hit the ball? He can hit it over the blue team attacker there. Warbean just dunking it under his opponent here, and open goal. Can he hit it over to Jay? He can. Let's see if he can get the drop down shot, and he can. Insane angle from Jay there.
Yeah, not only is the speed of this There It Is team just absolutely insane, but the communication that they are very obviously having, and the synergy that they have, like that pass over to Jay is just stunning, and that's not something you see at any rank lower than this.
Yeah, with 137 left in the, oh my god. Oh, that was an interesting play there. It did almost look like a three-man passing play almost going in. Is Warbean going to own goal here? No, he's hitting it off the backboard, trying to clear it, and luckily for them, it's not scored. But as I was saying, with 120 seconds remaining, it looks like Gokee has zero chance to come back in this one as another goal is scored, and it looks like their opponents are going to be going on to the next round.
Yeah, that's always tough to come into one of these tournaments and be faced up against a team like this. But Gokee, it doesn't look like they're giving up just yet. They're still trying, which you got to give them props for. But one of the things that I've noticed about throughout this game is the speed that There It Is has is not quite matched by Gokee. There's a lot of still moments by Gokee where they're not quite filling in those rotations.
Right. It's a very important skill to have. Oh my gosh, almost an amazing save or amazing shot by Jay. And is Gokee gonna get the first goal here? They are!
There he goes.
Oh, War being upset about that one, chatting in the chat. But it is now set up for the Brazil.
True. We'll see if There It Is wants to keep that. That would be a tough one to do, to get Brazil in a tournament match, but we'll see what happens here with only 44 seconds left to play. Looks like Gokee, sorry, is just trying to save face at this point. Maybe get 1 or 2 more goals just to show that, hey, we're still here. You can't completely annihilate us just yet.
Of course. That's exactly what I would do if I was playing in this tournament in this situation. However, it looks like There It Is going to be going on to the winner of Ballet and District 7, the team we just saw play. Coming up, who do you believe is going to win that game between either District 7 and Ballet or There It Is?
That's going to be tough. It looks like, from what we've heard about Ballet, they are a strong team. I have a feeling Ballet is going to take that game just because from the mistakes that I saw from District 7. But I'll have to see the way Ballet plays first in order to see if they can beat this incredible There It Is team.
All right, and there it is, the 2-0 from There It Is over Gokee. Unfortunately, Prolium did DQ, so that's how Gokee got into the quarterfinals. And There It Is did get the DQ from Circuitry Gaming. So both teams coming in from a DQ, and There It Is clearly the superior team here, moving on to the semifinals. Looking forward to see them in the next match.
Get ready, boys and girls, because this is going to be a top-tier, fast-paced game.
All right, looks like we're waiting on one person to join the game. Oh, and here we go. 303 versus Empyre Esports. 303 on the orange side and a Ballet on the blue side, getting scored on in the first 4 seconds. 303 going up 1-0 in the first game.
Yeah, wow. That's always hard to see when a goal is scored in the first 4 seconds. Just a kickoff goal, not much you can do there at that point, but it gives this 303 side a bit of a booster, even though the game is still brand new.
All right, Mizu just barely stopping the dunk there over him as he takes the ball over to the corner. LMC getting it over. Storm coming up a little bit too close to Mizu there as Enforcer trying to get it past Mizu, and he does. It's a dunk, and Drewski is up. Can he get the double touch here? No, it is cleared out by City Cole. As Storm trying to get the hit off the wall over to Mizu, and Mizu turning around to get a pinch off the corner. However, he does miss. Storm passing it back to his goal, and Semicolon just barely clearing the ball away as Mizu hits it down the field, clearing it out of danger.
Just to clear up, I believe 303 is on the blue side here.
Oh.
303 is made up of Drewski, Enforcer, and LMC on the blue team, where Empyre is Cynical, Mizu, and Storm on the orange team.
All right, so 303 is on the blue side. Sorry for the confusion here, folks. From your Dumbcaster, as Dynasty does score another goal here. 2-0 with 4 minutes remaining.
Yeah, it looks like Cynical already coming out as a top contender and shooter for this Empyre side. Already 2 goals up, 352 points to Storm's 4 points. So he's a one-man army in this game so far.
All right, Empyre trying to get the ball down the field. And it is Storm who clears it over to the middle, passing, looking for a teammate. However, no one is there. Enforcer getting over to the side. Cynical trying to hit the ball. However, Mizu is there to hit it. And Cynical with a great demo there on Drewski as he Enforcer also gets demoed. And the pass over to Storm, however, it is intercepted. Mizu hitting over to the corner to Storm, who has patiently been waiting for this with 0 boost. Enforcer easily clears that over to the corner. Mizu with the shot, however, it is 50'd over. And Drewski missing it. And Cynical getting a goal upside down to make his team go up 3-0 with 3:22 remaining.
Yeah, Cynical's 3rd goal of this game already, not even 2 minutes down.
Wow. Call that a hat trick.
Yeah, the offensive pressure has just been insane. It looked like for a minute there, 303 was able to collect themselves, but right as it seemed like they were sort of figuring out this... Oh, and almost a shot there. Just as they seem to be figuring out this offense, Cynical comes in with his third shot and just demolishes.
All right, Empyre is dominating 303 here. It looks like, but there is, however, 3 minutes still left in this game. It is not over by any means. However, if another goal is scored, it's going to be harder and harder to come back. With time only dwindling down, as Cynical is barely able to save that. Mizu hitting off the corner, as Enforcer going to take this ball, passing over the middle. Can Drewski get the hit down? He can, but Storm saw that, intercepted it, and hit it out of the way. LMC hitting over to the corner, and Drewski hitting off the backboard. Can anyone get up to it? Drewski again off the backboard. Can anyone get to it? No! Storm's able to clear it out as Enforcer's taking the ball in a dangerous position in front of his goal.
Yeah, you see 303 here maybe starting to figure it out a little bit. They had some offensive pressure there for a good 45 seconds. And now on their defense, they're getting some good clears. But again, Cynical with a lot of crazy shots coming in. Even if they're not at the goal, it just clears out of his side, gives his team some time to breathe. And so that's where they're going to keep that momentum going.
All right, Enforcer's trying to take the ball. However, Misu is able to clear it back to him. And LMC with 0 boost. Can he do something with this? He can with a 12 boost hit over to the midfield as Cynical takes it back to blue team's side. Can he get the pass to the middle? He can, and Mizu taking advantage of the slow rotations from 303, causing Empyre to go up 4-0 in this best of 3 series.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed from the 303 side, the rotations are pretty good, but the speed at which they are actually moving is not quite on par with Empyre. Empyre just gets to that ball just a little bit quicker, a lot of dunks coming in here, and that is what's giving them this slight edge in this game, or should I say sharp edge in this game.
Yeah, it could be a little bit due to cooling down, because 303 did beat the Bleeps, their opponent, well before Empyre was able to beat 12th Circle, as it did go to Game 3 in that Best of 3 series, whereas 303 did sweep their opponents. So 303 could have cooled down a little bit. However, Drewski just missing it. His Enforcer taps it over, but his teammate isn't there to follow up. I'm really hoping to see 303 here being able to pick up the pace in Game 2, as there is 1 second left, down by 4 goals. It does not feel like they can come back in this game.
1 second left. That's a long-ass second.
1 minute left.
I've never seen one, yeah. Yeah, it feels like this game just started almost, but already dwindling down to the last 48 seconds.
Save by Cynical from his teammate. That's not a good own save, as LMC trying to get it past, and he does with the shot, and they get their first goal, 303, with 40 seconds remaining. They're only down by 3 now. Can they come back, son of now?
I don't know if they're going to be able to come back quite yet. Empyre has just been relentless this whole game, but I will say 303 getting that motivation to keep going and into the next game is very important. If they can get maybe one more goal, at least get some offensive pressure to finish off this game, that gives them a good chance for Game 2.
Yeah, well, they always say that the last goal is the momentum, especially in a series. If they can get a little bit more momentum here, let's see what they can do in the second game, because in the last minute or so, Empyre hasn't been able to keep up that same pressure, and it looks like 303 are finally waking up. The dormant beasts, the sleeping tiger, are finally waking up, and as I'm saying that, they're getting scored on.
No, LMC is there. A nice save, just the saving grace, but Drewski with a shot, and that is the momentum that they needed to head into the second game. Wow, what a shot from Drewski.
A 0-second goal, reminiscent of Justin's goal there in the RLCS. However, it isn't Game 7, it's only Game 1, with the momentum switching to 303 there. Let's see if they can keep it up into Game 2.
Yeah, Empyre definitely controlled the majority of that game. Or should I say Cynical, with 743 points, 3 goals, 2 saves.
Feels like he's smurfing with his little brothers here. However, Mizu is a Season 1 Supersonic Legend champion, so I don't believe that his little brother is playing. But man, Cynical just took over that game.
Yeah, that was brutal, especially in the just that first, what was it, 2 minutes of just shot after shot coming from Cynical. it's really hard to come back from that. And I'm actually impressed that 303 was able to get the 2 goals that they did and be able to shift that momentum just a little bit as well.
All right, looks like we are waiting on a player to join back, as well as another player is having a bio break. So we will be into the next match as soon as they are back.
And there
All
it is.
right.
We are starting.
Both teams are in this time, and it looks like we're starting proper as LMC and Cynical both go up as Storm passes over to Cynical, who passes it down to Mizu, who gets the backboard hit. Can anyone capitalize on it? No. LMC clears it out, and is Storm going to boom it back? He does. However, LMC dunks him in the corner, and Cynical is taking it over, trying to get it over to his teammate Storm. However, Mizu is able to collect the pass from Enforcer from the other team, and LMC able to clear it away from danger there.
Yeah, already you see that 303 side, which is still on blue, is having a little bit of offensive pressure, and Enforcer coming in with a nice shot into the bottom left-hand corner there. Nice pass by LMC to clear that around. And Enforcer with a tight turn there, coming in to shoot that on that, and that is exactly the momentum that they needed to start this game off. 30 seconds in.
Yeah, of course. Scoring the first goal is always a huge momentum shift in the game, as Drewski is able to hit it over, but it is hit right to Mizu, and Drewski is able to backflip to save that. Cynical missing the hit there as Enforcer takes it over to the side and misses his hit, but LMC is there waiting as Storm hits it over to the corner, and Mizu is able to hit it back as, Cynical is just beat by LMC, who has 45 boost in the corner. Can he get the goal? No, he tries to slow play, but Mizu stops him.
So it looks like 303 took some of my advice there, and they are playing a lot faster here. LMC, if you notice, he had a very quick turn there over at the side that technically breaks rotation, but that might be what is needed in order to match the speed of this Empyre side.
Yeah, of course. 303 definitely picking the pace up after the first game. Looks like they're finally warming back up. It's going to be a proper series now as Mizu is dunked by Drewski. Can LMC put it in? He can! Wow. Going up 2 goals with 3:34 remaining.
Yeah, that was an incredible 50-50 by Drewski and Mizu up there. Drewski just flattening his car, dropping that right in front of the goal. LMC being able to put in a nice open shot to the net. 3:34 left to play. 303 now up 2-0.
And of course, with 303 being our points leader in the qualifiers, Drewski with a nice save there. Like I was saying, 303 being our points leader in the qualifiers here, they will definitely be making it into the winners bracket for the Guys of the Patch tournament. However, you do need to be at least second to 100% make it into the winners tournament. But as Wooz was saying in the chat, third may be able to make it depending on the points that are gained. As Drewski getting a beautiful dunk there and passing it down to the middle. However, Cynical gets it out of danger as Enforcer comes flying in, and the double commit there from 303.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not surprised that double commit was happening. There's a lot of, and that is just another easy shot for LMC right there. Wow. There's a lot of cutting rotation happening for 303, but I think they did this on purpose in order to pick up the pace of this game, and Cynical had absolutely no chance to save that ball, aside from maybe a pre-jump, but that one of those shots is almost impossible to read.
Definitely. Empyre got into their rhythm first game, and it looks like they're sticking to it and are just, Mizu, no, he misses the shot!
Oh, no!
Misses the open goal!
Cynical also went up that shot and missed it, and that was their chance to flip the tide of this game, but 303 already back on offense here, and Cynical has to make a heroic save here, bringing it back over to the offensive side for Empyre.
Beautiful pass there from Cynical to the middle. However, it is broken up by LNC as Enforcer's rotating back. LNC getting the nice little touch over there to the corner. Drewski popping it up. However, Cynical is there ready and waiting as it is going to be Enforcer to get there first, and Drewski trying to get it read off the wall. However, Mizu is there. LNC to Drewski. Can Drewski get there? No. Cynical is there. Pass was a little bit too low as Enforcer with the open goal, and he doesn't miss. 4-0, 3-0-3. 2-1-1 remaining.
Yeah, another thing I'm noticing about this game is Cynical is not pushing up as much as he was in the other games. He wasn't getting those crazy angles and shots. He's left a lot of times alone on defense, which is where 303 is able to take their shot.
Definitely. 3-0. Storm? No, he's not able to put it in the perfect spot. Didn't hit the aim training, as my team would say. Now, it feels like 303 has definitely picked up the pace here, and it looks like Empyre are the ones now going to have to adjust, and it looks like so far, 3 minutes into the game, they have not been able to do so. But I'm really hoping they can pick up the pace for the game 3, because I do not think they'll be coming back for this game.
Yeah, if you take a look at some of the stats here, there's
Oh
already
my
8
God.
shots coming from 303, and Drewski almost getting an incredible double touch there. But 8 shots coming in.
Oh, double
from
commit
the
there
303
from
side.
Storm and Mizu.
Yeah, and we're wondering, we're all sitting here wondering, where was 303 in game 1? And maybe they just needed to warm up, who knows? But they are definitely coming back swinging in this game. Interesting, and a pass there by Drewski down to Enforcer.
Wow. Yeah, maybe they were just trying to. They had a gentleman's agreement. You know, in baseball, they have this unwritten rule where if you're in a best-of-7 series and you're completely dominating and you have 3 wins over your opponent, that they'll give you a free win so that you don't look so bad. It's called a gentleman's win. Maybe they were doing the same thing here, and maybe they just wanted to make Dynasty feel like they had a chance, because they are completely dominating this game 303.
Yeah, and with 43 seconds left, it's not looking good, but hey, you never know. Empyre might be able to switch the tide of the momentum right at the end of the game, like 303 did in the last game, and carry that into game 3, which at the end of the day is going to be the most important game for them.
Definitely.
For them.
However, 303 in the last match scored a goal right about now. So if they want to switch the tide of the momentum, they're going to need to do it very, very soon. With 20 seconds left in this game. LMC trying to get a pass, but Mizu gets it under him as Storm picks it up. However, it is double committed by Enforcer and his teammate, who are able to get over to the corner. 10 seconds left. Looks like they're not going to allow a momentum switch here, as it is hit over to 303 side and down to the middle. Can Mizu capitalize? No, he cannot. Enforcer with the bump. 0 seconds on the clock. Can Storm score? And no, Cynical steals it from him. Switching the momentum at the last possible second, like 303 did in the last game. Series tied up at 1-1. Whew.
Yeah, Chad, that might be what he needed. And if you notice, Cynical was the one who put that in, and he was our scorer in the first game. But for the majority of this game, he was back alone on defense, not quite able to get some of the banging clears he was getting in the first game. And so if Storm and Mizu can pick up some of that slack and Cynical can have the chance to move the ball up the field, I think that Empyre can come back from this. And we love to see the GGs in the chat coming in. All of these players look to be having fun, which is what we are loving here. But Chad, what are your thoughts for game 3 here? What do you think?
It looks like there's a little bit of confusion here in the chat. I'm waiting to see what happens here. Oh, it looks like we're playing the game 3. It seemed like one of the teams was refusing to play the game 3. However, that is not the case. And my prediction coming into this game is 303 is going to continue rolling over with that momentum, regardless of the 0-second shot from Empyre there. They're just going to run away with this game.
Yeah, well, we will see. We are jumping into game 3. Drewski and Storm going for the kickoff. And yeah, if 303 can keep up that pressure, then Empyre's going to have a long way to come back.
All right, Enforcer versus Mizu here. Mizu turning his car so he gets the better 50 there as Drewski goes up to the wall, tries to get the pinch. However, not very hard as Cynical gets the dunk past LMC as Drewski clears it out to LMC. Can LMC get the touch? He gets a 50 with Storm, and Cynical trying to disrupt the play there. However, he's not able to. LMC with the shot. No, Mizu is there to block him. However, Mizu himself does get scored there.
Yeah, it looks like 303 already having some of those passing plays come through. Keeping the momentum that they had in the beginning of the second game.
Oh, beautiful touch there from Cynical. However, LMC is on the backboard there as Mizu is trying to challenge him. However, the ball is getting past him as Cynical passes it over to Storm. Can Storm do anything with it? Maybe. No, he just misses as Enforcer gets it past him. Mizu trying to get it over, and he gets it past his teammate to Drewski on the enemy team as Storm pops it up. Mizu up to 50 Enforcer, and it is straight up and down as Cynical is up to get the nice little touch, and he gets the shot. Can Enforcer get back? Oh, no, he can't, but it is hit off the backboard, so lucky break there for Enforcer.
Yeah, that was very scary coming in here. It was looking for a bit that Empyre was on their heels, but that play coming from Cynical, if he could have got that on net, that would have changed the game momentously, but Storm already coming back. And if you notice, the defense for Empyre has been a little bit rusty, but 303 hasn't quite been able to capitalize on it yet, but we'll see if they can get those shots in.
Almost a terrible miss there from Cynical. However, his teammate does back him up as Misu is able to hit the ball over to his teammate Storm, who takes it down the field, beating one, beating two. Can something happen here? Cynical shoots, but LNC is there in time as he clears it out. Misu is there to control it, and Storm with the shot, and Drewski is able to just barely get there in time as Misu hits it out of Drewski's control. As Drewski gets it over Cynical, however, it is backboard, and the Storm clears it out to the corner.
Yeah, backboard shots coming in from both of these teams here. Enforcer decides, hey, I'm going to shoot it low. Maybe we'll see if that works. But no, Weezu is there to clear it.
Oh, dunked by LMC there. Almost a goal. Enforcer with the shot. Mizu's not able to get back. Oh, 303 goes up 1-0 with over half the game remaining.
And that is a threes play if I've ever seen one right there. The pass by Drewski over to LMC puts it off the backboard. And Enforcer is there to finish off that shot. Incredible work by them.
Oh, that is just an insane play there. Very unfortunate for Mizu not being able to get there in time as his team goes down in the third game of the best of three. However, over half the game is remaining. Both of these teams are picking up. They want to win this game. They do not want to go home.
Yeah, this game is definitely much closer than both the other two games have been. Both teams, like you said, do not want to be eliminated from this tournament just yet.
All right, Enforcer hitting the ball past the orange team as Misu takes up the wall. However, he's denied. Cynical getting it down to Misu. Can Misu make a play? No, LMC is there. Misu not having enough boost or enough speed, one of the two. As Storm is eaten up by this ball off the corner. However, LMC hitting it right to him. Drewski trying to get over the corner. Maybe a shot. LMC just barely misses the free flip as Enforcer tries to head off that ball. However, he is not able to. Storm getting a nice little touch. And the ball is slow playing a little bit right now. Misu trying to try a little bit of volleyball here with LMC as LMC controls it down to his teammate there. Drewski hitting it back to LMC. However, Cynical is able to clear it back to the other side.
Yeah, 303. They're trying to work with these passing plays, and I've noticed that Empyre not quite so much with the midfield passes, and that might be where they're struggling. If they want to have that offense, Cynical is not going to be able to carry them all the way here, it seems. So they got to get that passing game working.
Definitely. Storm versus Enforcer here is it is popped straight up and down. LMC being able to clear it over to the corner. However, Storm controls it. LMC getting it over. However, his teammates are not there. They didn't expect him to get that beautiful of a pass. And Enforcer controlling it. Open goal. And gets it past Misu. Can't get it past the other two.
What a save by Storm coming in there. That was do or die right there. But Enforcer, a beautiful controlled ball there. LMC popping out to the middle, but no one quite there for 303. The passing plays have slowed down a bit, and it looks like 303 might be struggling on the rotation.
Oh!
Cynical! Absolute powerhouse of a shot. 79 miles per hour.
Beautiful pass from Storm to Cynical there, getting it past Enforcer, who didn't even see Cynical on his screen to tie up the game with 49 seconds remaining in this Game 3 of Best of 3 series.
Wow, Chad, do you think this game's going to go in overtime in Game 3? That would be... I don't know if my heart could take it.
I don't know, but I hope so, because I can't stand to see either of these teams lose. Even though I've picked 303, Empyre has been playing an immaculate game, and just one mistake, and it is crazy for both of these teams. Storm the shot, but he just barely hits the crossbar. As Drewski tries to get over Cynical, but however, Cynical's ready for it, and no one is supporting him. However, LNC trying to get a pass, messes up Enforcer a little bit. Mizu, is that going to go in? Yes! Oh!
Wow, and you see the double commit here by Enforcer and LMC. That leaves Mizu with an open net he just bangs it right in. No contention there. And with 17 seconds left, Empyre goes up 1 goal.
That is insane. Empyre with the 17-second goal. Can Empyre or can 303 come back? I don't think they can. Looks like they're out of sync here. And oh no, Cynical with the dagger. 7 seconds left. It looks like Empyre are going to be moving on.
Wow, it's so crazy how the momentum can shift so quickly. With 17 seconds left, 1 goal up, Cynical says, I'm not taking any prisoners. I'm going to do 1 more just for good measure.
Wow, that was insane. As they're not even going for the kickoff anymore. Maybe this is a strat though, as Storm is following it up, however, and Forces there. And with 0 seconds left, there is a 0% chance for them to come back. Empyre moving on to the finals.
Wow, what an incredible series that was. The 2 back and forth games are just incredible to watch. But then that last game, up until the very last moment, you had no idea who was going to take that game. But then Cynical coming in, that looked like game 1 Cynical coming in there at the end.
Yeah, he said, it's my time to take over, and that's exactly what he did. He said, I'm putting this game away. We are not going home. We are going on to the finals.
Yeah, and 303, they put up a hell of a fight, though. Very hard to come back after losing in the way that they did in game 1, but their spirits are strong, and one team has to go, one team has to win, and 303 unlucky today, but I'm sure we'll see them again.
Oh, and it looks like, and there it is, did beat Ballet, the first seed in the tournament, to go to the finals. So it's going to be, and there it is, versus Empyre Esports in the finals. What an upset. Well, I hope it is a fantastic game, as a fantastic match as it was in the last one, as we are heading right into it. Cynical versus Jay in the kickoff, as neither side really wins, as Top Cheese passes it down to Warbean. However, Storm does pick that off as Misu takes it. Storm getting a beautiful demo, Warbean trying to get back as Misu gets the pass over to Cynical. However, it is broken up. Warbean going up for the pass down to his teammate. However, Jay's a little bit too far forward as Jay passes it up to Top Cheese. However, it is Top Cheese decides not to go for it, as it is passed over to the middle. Jay and Warbean double committing there. However, Warbean getting the cleared, not getting the hit as Cynical takes over the side, and they're both both rotating on top of each other. Let's hope they clear that up, getting the rotation set in this game.
Yeah, it looks like there it is. Might have gone a little bit cold. I saw Warbean go up for a shot, go up for a read that he missed by a good mile. But Empyre, they have to take advantage of this time right now where there it is cold.
Definitely, as it is Empyre coming off of the amazing best of 3 series where they had to push the best out of themselves, and there it is having to sit there for just a little bit. Let's hope they can abuse that warming up time as Jay gets it past. Top Cheese getting it past Mizu? No, he cannot, as Warbean gets it past Cynical. Can Warbean get over to Jay? No, the corner does it for him as Jay gets over the corner. Can Jay get over to the middle? He can. Top Cheese and over to the backboard. And no one is there. Cynical clears it out to Storm. Storm looking to score on the open net. However, Jay gets back just in time as Warbean challenges Cynical. It is passed over the middle. However, Jay is there. Storm in the perfect position, trying to pass over to Mizu. Mizu just a little bit out of position, causing them not to score the goal as Mizu is trying to get back over the middle. However, Warbean does intercept that. Cynical over to Mizu. However, Mizu's facing the wrong way, and Jay is going to be able to take it. Mizu 50s him, and it is hit over to Warbean as they are going to try to 50. No, Cynical stay on the ground as Top Cheese with the shot, and the first goal is scored in this grand finals.
Wow, yeah, Cynical definitely did not see Top Cheese there, did not see that pass coming. Was expecting to save a shot, but not being able to save an 83 mile per hour shot there from Top Cheese.
Definitely. It looks like they are going to keep the pressure up, trying to keep the warming up in their advantage, as the first game is going to be decided based on whoever is warmed up more, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. And it looks like already, you see after that first goal, Empyre has been on the defensive since that first goal. I did see, though, you did mention the bumps coming in that maybe Empyre needed to do in order to win this game, and Mizu was going for some of those, so we'll see if he can keep up that pressure as well.
Definitely. Jay getting it past one, however, Storm is ready, and Warbean eating Storm off the ball.
Wow, yeah, that kind of aggressive play is what we need to see from both of these teams here. And it looks like there it is, sort of realizing that they need to not joke around like they did in maybe the other game. Top Cheese coming with an amazing save there. But the rotation here from there it is not quite what we've seen. It's lucky enough that their speed can keep up with the messy rotations. Top Cheese is going to try and take this out. Again with the bumps coming in, Cynical clearing Top Cheese off that ball. And Mizu able to bring it away from their net just a little bit so that Jay can maybe back pass to Top Cheese. It goes up, but Cynical is ready for it. and he is going to give it to Warbean. He's going to bash it off the top of the net. And a little bit of a double commit there from Empyre. They have to be careful of those.
Ooh, Top Cheese barely getting it past Mizu, as it was surely a goal if he misses. Cynical getting it past Warbean. However, Jay does be able to clear it. As Mizu's taking up the wall, however, Jay's there to 50 him. Top Cheese over to Jay. Can Jay get over to the middle for their third teammate? Warbean, no, he's not. Cynical clears over to the side. Storm taking control. No, he passes it over to Mizu. Mizu off the backboard. Can he get a shot? Ooh, Top Cheese, perfect position. Cynical with the shot. Oh!
Cynical with the double touch off of, I believe that was Top Cheese or Warbean there. What a series of events right there. Bashing off the backboard for there it is team. Or sorry, the Empyre team. Tying this game up with 1:16 left. That is definitely a momentum shift that they needed, and they have to keep up that kind of pace of play.
Definitely. It seems that both teams are fully warmed up now.
Oh, goodness.
And oh my Cynical. Don't do it to him. That was just dirty. Oh, Cynical controlling the ball down the field, dribbling, air dribbling, and instead of finishing it off, he goes to bump Jay and scores it for Empyre.
That is absolutely brutal coming in there from Cynical. We've seen Cynical with some crazy boomer shots, but we have not seen him with that kind of control yet, and that is impressive to see. Definitely keeping there it is on their toes the rest of this game.
Storm Goomba stopping Jay there, however, it doesn't really matter, as Jay still gets it up to Warbean and Storm looking to control it. However, Top Cheese is there, pinches it. Storm says, nope, you're not pitching it over me today. And Cynical getting over to the corner there as Storm gets it past the other defender. And Cynical trying to bump Warbean, however, Warbean doesn't go for it. As Mizu gets it over to the backboard. Can he get the double touch here? No, not enough boost. As Storm gets the shot right off Top Cheese's top. And it looks like Dynasty are going up once again, 3-1 with 37 seconds remaining in game one.
Yeah, I don't think Top Cheese was prepared for Storm to be there. It looks like he was trying to get control of that ball, maybe flick it over, get a good clear, but Storm just absolutely reading that. And I'm glad to see that Storm and Mizu are taking some of the brunt of this off of Cynical.
Yeah, what do you think, Son? Now, was that the nail in the coffin? The Dynasty, or I'm sorry, Empyre need to get it past there it is in game one?
I think it might be 25 seconds left. They just have to keep up this pressure. And I believe that they can do it, especially with the way that the speed that Cynical is playing at, and the rest of this Empyre side as well. I definitely believe that this is going to be Empyre's game one here.
Well, with 10 seconds left, they need to score 2 goals. If they want to come back, they need to do it right now. No, Mizu denies it as Top Cheese passes it back to the middle. Can he get the shot? No, he cannot. 0 seconds left. 0% chance of them coming back. First game going over to to Empyre.
Yeah, that was a very, very interesting game. There it is. Seemed to have control in the first half of that game, but then Cynical coming in with 2 of those goals to just absolutely annihilate the momentum that there it is was trying to gain. And I would love to be a fly on the wall in their comms right now, hearing how excited they are to beat this top 64 team in game one here in the final.
Definitely. Taking the first game is definitely a big step because it is a best of 7 series. So the first team to take 4 games will be taking the series and moving on to the winners tournament of the Gods of the Patch for 100% sure. And it looked like a very dominant second half of the game for Empyre. It seems like they totally figured out there it is.
Yes, and one of the things I noticed when looking at the rotations from Empyre is that they were leaving one man back a little bit more rather than doing the full circle rotation. Cynical was technically cutting just a little bit, but that allowed them to play extremely fast and match this there it is speed that we've seen all day.
All right, heading into game 2 here. Let's see if Empyre can keep up that momentum and take the second game as well.
Yeah, I will say I am very, very excited for this matchup and to see where these games head to, with Warbean and Storm going off for the kickoff and Jay already following it up.
All right, now they're heading into the second game. Let's see who you're rooting for in the chat. Empyre, who is on the blue team, or there it is on the orange team. We'd love to see some support in the chat for the teams, and I'm sure they'd love to see it later on the VOD as well.
Wait, Chad, do you mean Dynasty or Empyre?
It's like the 4th time I've done that. I'm sorry, Empyre. Dynasty just comes to mind when I say Empire. I don't know.
That is a brutal name, though, I will say. Dynasty is...
I think it's the Y. It's the Y that's messing me up on Empire.
That could be it. But either way, Empire definitely has to keep up this momentum. Cynical already keeping some pressure on, but there it is, back in the blue side. Putting a nice shot by Jay right over Mizu's head.
Nice teardropper there from Jay to get it over Mizu's head to score the first goal in this game.
Yeah, Jay definitely needed to hit that if there it is, wanted to regain some of their composure in this game too.
Yeah, definitely. Mizu seemed like he wasn't ready for the power of that shot coming from the side flip. However, the power is what made it go in. Just a beautiful shot there from Jay. Ooh, Warbeam getting it over Mizu, carrying it over. However, Cynical is there. Can he do anything else with zero boost? He can. He pops it up for Warbeam on the enemy team. Warbeam gets it over. Storm right there. Pass it over for Cynical. Can't make it see a shot. He can. Top Cheese get with the clear. However, Empire scoring back, fighting back. They said, you can score a goal? Yeah, we can score goals too.
And take a look at this. Mizu just did the exact same thing that Jay did to him. Jay wasn't quite able to reach up to that goal. And Mizu said, oh, you want to do a power shot over my head? Watch this. I'll do one better.
Playing straight horse like you're on the basketball hoop near your house here.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Warbeam taking control here. However, Cynical and not Mizu are there. I'm sorry, Storm was there as Storm tries to pass it up. However, Warbeam is there and ready over to Top Cheese. Can Top Cheese do anything? We're stuck on demo cam. So it looks like Storm is going to try to get it out to the middle. However, it is 50 and is popped up. Mizu ready to read that. Wow, crazy read there for Mizu as it is passed over to Cynical. Cynical off the corner. However, he's not able to redirect as Warbeam takes control. Storm going for the hit. However, it is popped over his head. Mizu popped over his head. And the last one back, Cynical. He gets beat. Jay with the shot. However, it doesn't go in. No. Oh, beautiful play. Just barely missed the shot.
Yeah, Warbeam coming in there with the double touch over two of the blue side here, and then Cynical was the last one to be beat. And Mizu taking advantage of the rotations trying to come back and just putting a nice shot into the top of the goal.
Yeah, Mizu's mad about that first goal. He said, no, I'm taking over this game now. You don't score on me. I'm going to take this over.
Yeah,
wow.
This seems to be a little different than what we expected. From what we saw from there, it is. It seems like they might have wanted to play a little more serious in those first games to warm up against this Empire team, which has been almost dominating these two games.
All right, Mizu over to Storm. However, Storm doesn't have enough boost, but he still falls it anyway. Low boost plays as Cynical hits it over the corner for himself, and Jay up high. However, his teammate Top Cheese is there to save it as Cynical gets the nice little demo there on Warbeams as he also takes it. He's doing everything on the field now as Jay is able to take it over to the corner. Can he do anything else with it? Passes it down to Warbeam. However, no one's close enough. Warbeam rotates a little bit too far for Top Cheese to get the ball mid for him.
Yeah, looks like Empire had a little bit of a scary moment there on defense. Their rotations were a bit off. Storm had to get an interesting clear that he missed off the backboard, but this there it is, team not able to follow through on it.
Warbeam with the beautiful pass. Oh, Storm just barely gets there before Jay. As Top Cheese clears it out, he's the last man back. However, it doesn't phase him as he tries to make a shot. However, Mizu is there and waiting, going off the wall with zero boost now. As Jay hits it off the ceiling to the backboard. Cynical just out of position. However, it is saved by Storm, but not for long as Warbeam puts that shot back to tie the game up with 1:33 remaining in the game.
Yeah, Top Cheese definitely did not get the shot that he wanted on that. But luckily, Warbeam is able to come in and follow through that rotation and get a power shot to tie this game up.
All right, Warbeam versus Cynical here, as it is won by Empire here. I almost called them Dynasty again, but I stopped myself.
Good work.
All right, Jay trying to get over to Mizu, and he does. He ducks it over. However, Storm is not able to get to it, and it's an open net. Can Warbeam score? No, Mizu recovers in time. Top Cheese 0 boost trying to turn on it as he gets it over the defender. However, his teammate is there, and Mizu hitting it to the middle as Warbean tries to stop it, pass it down for Top Cheese. However, Storm is there to 50. Top Cheese wins it anyway. Mizu popping it up, and it is bumped by Top Cheese as Cynical is trying to challenge Warbean here. However, Warbean gets it past him, but Cynical does get the revenge demo as Top Cheese going off the ceiling here. However, he's not able to hit the ball and side flips. Now he's going to slowly fall down to the ground.
Yeah, Cynical, I've noticed this. There it is keeping Cynical at bay a little bit. He's been out of position a couple times. It's been boomed over his head. Like there we go right there. Jay booming over Cynical. Cynical has not been able to get any of the touches on the ball that he would maybe want. He might be low on boost. There it is swallowing up a lot of that boost from this Empyre side, which is keeping them slowed down.
Uh-oh, Mizu, that's not what you wanted to do. Pass it on Jay at the wall. However, his teammate Cynical saw it and was there in time. Storm and Cynical both on the wall there as Storm's able to boom it out. Warbean taking control, gets it past Storm. Can we do anything else? He booms it to the corner. However, Mizu is there. He gets the dunk over Mizu. Warbean to the middle. With 6 seconds left, Cynical hits to the ground. Jay back to the middle. Can they score with 2 seconds left? Popped up and down. No, we're going to overtime.
Yeah, that last triple commit scared me half to death from Empyre there. But it was good. They all went up, plowed into the ceiling, plowed into the ground, bring them into overtime to reset this.
Jay with the ceiling pinch. Can Storm save it? It looks like an easy save, and he does. Back off the backboard. Over Top Cheese, but not over Jay. As Jay hits it to the backboard, Cynical is there to pinch it with the wall as he takes control. Trying to take it down the wall, and he does get to pass Warbean, however, not past Top Cheese. Top Cheese trying to get it past, but no, Mizu is there. Storm to the corner, and Warbean on the wall. Doesn't look like he has much boost, as no one on Empyre's side. It looks like it's going to push it. And the demo from Storm, however, Jay is there, season in time, and is there to recover for his team.
Yeah, Jay is very lucky that he was in the position that he was in order to quickly do that power drift, turn around. Ooh, almost a nice pass over there to Storm. But yeah, Jay definitely saving the game right there. He's going to be looking back on that one.
Mizu keeping it in. There it is aside as Storm hits it off the ceiling. However, Jay is there in time. Mizu hitting it off the corner. Oh, Jay with a miscalculation as Mizu pinches it with Top Cheese to get it out. And Storm to the middle. That's not a great place to clear past your goal, as any silver would tell you. As Cynical gets the shot, however, Top Cheese is there. And this is a high-octane game where it looks like there it is. Can't get a break as Storm gets out of the backboard. Jay's able to clear it. And Mizu get the pop off the ceiling. Is he going to get the shot here? No, Warbean is there as Cynical is there in time. And he gets the shot. Top Cheese not able to get there. However, it bounces. Oh, Mizu and Warbean clear it out, and Storm is right in front of his goal. He doesn't hit it. Jay not able to take advantage as Top Cheese passes it to the middle. However, Cynical is there.
Wow, if there it is manages to take this game, Empyre is going to be banging their heads against the wall, not being able to get that offensive pressure finalized into the goal. That was an insane defensive stand by there it is. And then back over to the Empyre side. Again, a good defensive stand from them as well.
All right, Top Cheese taking off the ceiling here. He's got a flip. No, he doesn't. He actually used it. As Warbean is able to clear it over to Jay. Jay gets demoed. However, Top Cheese trying to make Mizu score it as Mizu is able to control it off the wall. Top Cheese stealing their boost. And it looks like Mizu is just taking control of his ball as double commit there from Empyre as Jay hits it over to his corner. And he gets the boost stolen from him, but he already has 60. Doesn't matter. Oh, it's going towards the goal. Top Cheese off the wall. Perfect save there. Storm off the wall. Gets it past. Can Warbean do something with this? He can. He gets it past Mizu, who pre-jumped for it, as Cynical is trying to take control of his little dance there as it gets it past Jay. And to the middle. Oh, no! Warbean! Oh, Warbean flipped too early! Empyre take game 2 with 2 minutes and 35 seconds into overtime.
Cynical, what on earth is that? We've seen him with the boomer clears, we've seen him with the bump plays, and now we see him with the dribbling. This man seems to be unstoppable.
Wow. Empyre going up 2-0 in this best of 7 series. Wow. That's incredible. And there it is going down by 2 games. It's going to be really tough for them to come back. Do you think they have it in them somehow?
From what we've seen, I think that they do have it in them. I'm not counting them out just yet. But Empyre seems to just be finalizing more of these shots, and there it is defense has just fallen apart just a couple times, enough for Empyre to follow through. And especially if Empyre can follow through on some of these open nets that they're missing, I think they might take this.
It looks like we're going to be getting a sub for There It Is' side. It looks like Warbean's going to be subbing out, but I could be corrected once the next game starts.
Yeah, we can maybe throw it over to Roger here just for a second. What are you seeing so far in these 2 games?
A lot of saves and a lot of attempts at scoring. As you can see, it was a really close shot average by both teams. And that's how it is with one more shot than Empire. But that was the longest overtime I've ever seen in a Rocket League match. There's a lot of bumping going on, a lot of disruption, causing goals to possibly not go in that would have went in if there wasn't a bump or a demo. So this is a very, very energetic and exciting series so far.
Yeah, it's very physical, and it looks like we're going to be popping into Game 3 any moment here. But Chad, what are your thoughts here on if There It Is can come back or not, or if Empire's just going to keep rolling?
From the dominance in the first 2 games, it looks like Empire's going to keep rolling. However, There It Is subbing in their sub Kaiju, so it's going to come down to how much Kaiju can interfere with this game to upset the momentum and really get There It Is back into this.
And it looks like we are doing a little more monkey dancing, waiting for this this game to start. Empire waiting for one more player to join. And there we go. Looks like we had all 3 for a bit there.
Oh, it looks like we're going to have to restart here.
Oh, maybe not.
No.
All 3. That was some of the fastest monkey dancing I've ever seen. And Top Chi's already scoring.
Capitalizing on that weird monkey dance delay as they go up 1-0.
Yeah, I do believe all of the members were in as the clock struck 0, though, so I don't know if they're ineligible for a restart. But Empire has to pull their heads together and come back from that interesting start.
All right, Jay getting over Mizu there as Cynical and Kaiju get the 50. Cynical winning that handily as Mizu is trying to make a play here. However, it looks like he doesn't have much boost. This Top Cheese tries to control it. However, Jay is there with 38 boost, trying to get it past the enemy team. You get the nice demo on Storm as Kaiju is able to pass it to the mid. However, Top Cheese didn't want to push up there, didn't want to triple commit as Kaiju taking control with the boost spawn for him as Cynical passes it over to Jay on the enemy team. Jay's not able to get the score as Storm pops it up for Cynical.
Yeah, we have to keep our eye on Kaiju here. He seems to be playing really quickly, sort of cutting the rotation just a little bit, enough where it's going to keep Empire on their toes a little bit. They're going to have to reread how this There It Is team works.
Definitely. With the sub in, how difficult would you say it is, Son of Nell, with when you're playing in a series and someone subs in to adjust to the new player?
I do think it can give the team that is subbing in an edge for sure, because you have to readjust how you're playing. And being a sub myself, oh my goodness! But Top Cheese coming in with a shot there. Wow.
I feel like Top Cheese got a little bit lucky there with the tire bump and Mizu and Cynical hitting each other in the goal, not able to hit that ball.
Yeah, potential 5-head play there, but it might have just been a little bit of luck from Top Cheese. But hey, at this point, they're going to take it down 2 games in this series, in this best of 7.
Definitely. It seems like Kaiju's subbing in this game has turned the momentum and really has thrown Empire off their feet. Looks like they have 2 left feet when dancing. Oh my god!
Wow! And he follows it up. Jay with an incredible shot. The dunk over here in midfield off the wall, and then following it up off the crossbar. Cynical not quite thinking Jay was going to get back to that. And that gives, there it is, a 3-goal lead, 3:20 left to play in this game.
That I can't even explain to you what just happened because I don't know.
Yeah, you blink and you miss it in these games. Storm with an interesting pass right there over to Jay.
Jay getting over to the corner. Can he get the touch? He does to the middle. However, no one's there. Top Cheese a little bit out of position. We've been seeing that a lot from Top Cheese, where the ball goes to the middle and he's just not there when it's his rotation.
Yeah, that might have been what was causing some problems over in games 1 and 2. But maybe Kaiju might be able to pick up some of that slack.
Ooh, Kaiju over to Jay. Jay with a nice little flip there. Cynical just barely saving it, a little bit too close for comfort as Cynical gets it off the back wall here as Kaiju tries to pass it over to Jay, who will not go up on the backboard. Kaiju is there. Mizu missing as Cynical hits it over the corner. Double commit there. From there it is. And Storm putting it in for their first goal. Empyre coming back with half the game remaining, 1-3.
Yeah, the there it is rotations just absolutely fell apart. I think there's a little bit of miscommunication with Kaiju putting that ball up onto the wall and either Jay or Top Cheese not wanting to go for it, leaving an open net.
All right, Kaiju versus Cynical here in the kickoff. It looks like Cynical did win as Storm is going to take the ball. And Top Cheese waiting there for him. However, Mizu hits it off the backboard. Can Kaiju get there? He can. Over to Top Cheese, who's going to try to dribble it. However, Mizu is there trying to pitch it over to the corner, and he does. Cynical and Storm looking to rotate and get that counterattack going. Mizu and Storm up. Storm gets beat a little bit there. Can Cynical stop this attack while he waits for his teammates to get back? He can as Top Cheese gets the shot, and Mizu is back just in time to get that ball out as it looks like Storm is demoed across the field as Jay is trying to get the play going with 3 boosts, and he does. Top Cheese just barely missing and allows Storm to pass it over. However, Kaiju is there before Mizu, and Kaiju trying to pass it over. However, he does clear it for the team. Jay popping it up for Top Cheese. Top Cheese, what can you do? He can fake. That's what he can do. As Kaiju is trying to rotate and get it over to the mid, and it is passed over to Cynical, and Cynical off the ceiling. Jay, Mizu to the corner. Clearing out for it. There it is, weirdly, is Storm hits it over to the middle, and it looks like Kaiju is demoed by Storm, and a little bit of a return demo, revenge.
Yeah, these demos, this is a very, very aggressive game here. Both teams trying to maybe demoralize the other one. One thing I've noticed from Cynical here, he's getting very aggressive as the last man back. A lot of his challenges. What a fake by Storm!
Wow.
If that goes in, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay. Whew. My marbles are intact. That was an incredible fake. We always love to see it. But as I was saying, Cynical going up for some dangerous, dangerous challenges here. And the fakes are just unreal in this game.
All right. Ball getting back to Top Cheese as he hits it to the back corner, and Storm able to clear it out easily as Mizu with the shot. No, it's off a little bit as Top Cheese is back able to control it with 19 boost. What can he do? He can get beat by Cynical. That's what he can do. As Jay is able to control it as Storm hits it over him, and can they get it to the middle? They can. Ooh, Kaiju just barely hitting him off course. As Cynical with the shot. Jay is there with the backflip as he continues to control it, giving the nice pinch. Cynical and Jay continuing to hit it towards the other team's side as Mizu takes it off the back wall, and it looks like Cynical versus Kaiju. Kaiju is able to get there in time as Top Cheese is trying to get the pass over to Kaiju. However, Storm clears it over to the side. 8 seconds left. Can Empyre come back? Doesn't look like they're able to as it's still in their side. 3 seconds. 2, 1, 0, and they have no chance to come back anymore. Now they're just playing for pride as the ball drops to the ground. And there it is, taking their first game in this best of 7 series.
Yeah, Kaiju coming in clutch. Maybe not doing anything spectacular, but coming in, changing up the offense a little bit for this there it is side. And that might have been just what they needed, just a little bit of a sub in to mess with Empyre. And one of the other big things I noticed about maybe why Empyre fell apart was Cynical was not quite getting the touches, the strong touches that he normally gets. He whiffed a few balls, got a couple tough 50-50s. And the other thing is that there it is. Now that they have some fresh hands on their side, Empyre might be getting a little tired.
Oh, I wanted to save it. I'll save the last game.
And wow, we're heading right into the next game here. Empyre still up though in this series, 2-1 against there it is.
All right, heading into game 4 here. It looks like, and there it is, has gained a little bit of momentum with their sub in from Warbean to Kaiju. Kaiju getting the edge on Empyre that they needed to score their first game. Now that the sub has been made, what do you think is that effect is going to have on the rest of the series, Son of Now?
Unless Empyre can figure out Kaiju's new moves here, I think There It Is has a little bit of an advantage. But if Cynical can get some more powerful shots and Empyre can come through, then I think they have a chance.
Working my first tournament.
Hey Chris, your mic's unmuted, my guy.
All right. Congratulations once again to Chris for joining the caster team, his first tournament. Thank you for joining us, and it is now a game 4 in this best of 7 series with Empyre up 2-1 over, and there it is.
Yeah, and already a minute down in this game. A minute went by just like that.
Top cheese.
Top cheese coming in with a demo shot there. But yeah, a minute down in this game and no goals left. Neither team able to figure out the other one at this point. Kind of a stalemate in midfield, but Top Cheese coming in with a shot.
Oh, Kaiju just barely missing that shot. That beautiful shot as Jay trying to get over to Kaiju. No, he's just going to take it for a solo play as Mizu and Storm double commit, wasting all their boosts there. It's going to be fatal in this, I believe. As Cynical, just barely able to 50 it below Top Cheese as Jay takes the control. And it looks like, and there it is boost starving Empyre. The boost is a very crucial element in this defense. With all this time being boost starved, I don't know if they're going to be able to hold on.
And
they're not.
They are not. That's exactly right. Yeah, boost was slim there from the Empyre side. They were starved for maybe about 45, 50 seconds.
Yeah.
In that game.
Immaculate boost control there from, and there it is, scoring their first goal with 3 minutes 11 seconds left in this game. Looks like they're raring to come back and tie this series up.
Yeah, we might have another interesting final game here. This game could
well,
go.
That is if Dynasty's able to win one more.
True. You Dynasty. That's an interesting
Dynasty Empyre.
Interesting choice there.
Every time.
Exactly right. But by now, I'm sure chat knows who you're talking about. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. But Storm coming in with a powerful shot. Again, Empyre trying to switch their jets on to get an offensive push. But again, Cynical not quite getting the touches that I think he might want. And Empyre still looking a little low on boost as they go on the offensive.
Storm, don't do it to him. Top Cheese stopped in the last second. That was a dirty play there. It's Top Cheese getting the nice little air roll to get it out of the way there, and it is middle. Can anyone get to it? Oh, is that a slow roller? Yes, it is. Kaiju scoring it 2-0 for his team, and there it is.
Yeah, what an unfortunate 50 there from Storm and Top Cheese, leaving Kaiju an open shot to bang that into the top left corner. And that is going to make the comeback for Empyre just that much harder. 2:12 left to play in this game.
With 2 minutes left, they're down by 2. Definitely doable for a team of this caliber, but definitely very, very hard. All right, Jay clearing it off to the other side as Cynical trying to control it, and he does as Kaiju gets the nice little bump. Jay denied the goal there as Top Cheese getting it over the top. As Mizu tries to pass it back to Storm, however, Kaiju is there. What's he going to do? He's going to miss a little bit as he rotates back, and his teammate Jay is able to pass it over the mid. However, he doesn't have any boost, so he's just going to rotate out of there. Cynical trying to chase this ball down, and he's able to get past 2 defenders.
No.
However, no one's there.
Yeah, that was a very unfortunate series there. Cynical with an amazing shot to get that mid. But Mizu and Storm, it might have been a little bit of a miscommunication there. Not up to finish off Cynical's pass.
All right, Jay over to Kaiju. Kaiju with a nice shot. However, Storm is there and ready. Mizu hitting it a little bit awkwardly to the enemy team. Not the best touch there as Kaiju getting it over to Top Cheese. Top Cheese, getting 50 there by Storm as Jay is able to control it over to Kaiju. Kaiju getting beat by Mizu as Mizu's trying to control this ball past Top Cheese. Will he be able to? Yes, he will. However, Top Cheese gets a little bit of a bump there, getting it over the goal as Kaiju's trying to get it over to Jay. Jay with the nice little control as it is double commit by Storm and Mizu once again. Kaiju hanging up to Jay. Jay, what can you do here? Getting beat by Mizu in the 50. Oh, Top Cheese! Oh, Storm! Beautiful save!
Yeah, Storm definitely coming in clutch there. That would have been an absolute demoralizing double touch if that had landed.
Oh, double commit there, and it looks unfortunate as Mizu's hit out of the way.
Yeah, that was unfortunate there. It looks like Empyre still struggling in these rotations. I think Cynical is getting in his own head a little bit. He's not getting those touches that he might want, and so it's forcing him to try and go for things that he might not necessarily be able to hit to try and compensate.
Well, with 15 seconds left in the game, if Empyre wants to come back, they're going to have to do it now. As Jay hits it off the backboard and Mizu is able to control it, Kaiju killing it, wasting even more time. Oh, who got demoed there? Oh, Kaiju got demoed, and there it is. Takes game 4, tying the series up 2-2 in this best of 7 series.
Yeah, never count them out. Never count an RLCS team out. They can always come back, find that fighting spirit, and there it is. Certainly has it at this point. Tying this series up with 2, I would say, very, very dominant games. Empyre wasn't really having a whole lot to work with there.
Definitely. After Warbean got subbed out, and Warbean was playing fine, but Kaiju's just taking them to the next level. It was a brilliant tactical move by There It Is to sub Warbean out for Kaiju, and it's really working for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Roger, my man, what do you think about this game so far? What do you think about this comeback coming in from There It Is?
Dude, if There It Is can get a comeback, my call will be right. I am choosing them to win this series.
All right, and it looks like we are headed right into game 4. No time to waste here as the games tick down.
Definitely. With the series tying up, and There It Is taking the momentum in full swing, it's got to be very demoralizing for Empyre. Empire's their name, to come back and win this next game.
Exactly right, but already Cynical I've noticed has not slowed down at all. He's still as offensive as ever, but sort of leaving Storm and Mizu out in awkward positions. For example, right here, Mizu is the last one back. He has to make a heroic save here, but Kaiju can't quite find that shot over on the net and pass it over to mid, but Cynical takes control. Air dribble bump, but Top Cheese is there to save it. Incredible save, and that leaves a blue open net.
Mizu getting off the back wall there. Beautiful save as Jay tries to get over to his teammate. However, not. Oh, Jay with the bad recovery and not able to get the shot on goal there as Storm's taking over the corner. However, Kaiju does 50 him, and it's over to Mizu. Mizu with a beautiful flick there to get it over, and Storm controlling. I believe he has 12 boosts right now, and now he picked up the big boost pad as Kaiju coming in to clear that after Cynical is demoed by Top Cheese. Jay taking over to the corner, get over to Top Cheese. What can Top Cheese do here? Shot!
Oh!
No! Stopped just in time as Kaiju getting over to the middle. However, no one is there. Cynical able to clear it as Jay is coming up with 100 boost. And no, it is 15 under as Top Cheese stopping a little bit out of control there, going too fast. Top Cheese getting it over as Mizu says no. Jay trying to stop Mizu there. However, Mizu's already ran out of boost, so it didn't matter. As Kaiju and Storm are 50ing in the middle of the field for it.
Yeah, you see Cynical getting a lot of these 50s, and then Mizu and Storm, again, are both back, but Mizu with a shot saved by Top Cheese. If Mizu and Storm can keep up some of their offensive pressure, I think they have a chance to take over this There It Is team just with pure offensive power.
All right, Kaiju getting the 100 boost, getting it over, and Top Cheese only got to beat Cynical now as he takes it. Oh, he does beat him, but he does lose the boost as Cynical comes over to the top, and Kaiju and Jay with a little bit of double commit, but it's not going to hurt them too much as it is hit over to the corner. Mizu trying to get it past Kaiju, however, it's not able to. Storm controls it, trying to get it past Top Cheese, and he does. However, Jay is right behind him in rotation, perfect. As was able to miss, but Mizu is able to clear it as Kaiju is barely missing. Rare miss from Kaiju there as Top Cheese hits it over the middle. Storm is there, pops it up, maybe a little bit too far. No, just perfectly in the spot for
Wow.
Cynical.
And that is an angle from Cynical that we have not seen since the first time we saw them over in that corner, just slamming it in right between Jay and Kaiju.
Yeah, I got to apologize for Storm there. I said maybe it was a little bit too high, but never let me question you again, sir. That was a beautiful pass.
Yep, Cynical definitely in the right place in the right time, being able to put that in. And Empyre keeping up this offensive pressure already with 3 shots on goal to the There It Is side's 0 shots.
All right, Storm up. However, doesn't have enough boost to get to it. As Kaiju gets it past Mizu there, as Top Cheese just barely missing. Cynical going for it. However, Top Cheese hitting it off its intended target. And Jay trying to get over Cynical. However, Cynical sees it, paces himself, and is ready. Kaiju trying to hit it back towards the enemy team, passing it to them, because we know that is the best play. As Storm hits it back to Cynical. Cynical with a shot. However, Jay reads it perfectly and denies it. And a shot. Oh, Mizu gets back just in time.
Yeah, incredible save there by Mizu. They're lucky that There It Is wasn't able to follow up on that, because if you notice, all three Empire players were in the corner, sort of, I think, expecting that ball to go in, not expecting Mizu to be back for it. And so now Empire is going to be a little bit on the defensive here, and they've had a hard time breaking out of that, so we'll see if they can now.
Definitely. However, they are up 1-0 now. They don't really need to go on the offensive. As long as the ball doesn't go in their goal, they're going to win this match.
That's exactly right. I have noticed Empire is a little bit better on their offense as opposed to their defense. There are certain times the best offense is the best defense, and that we will see how that works, but not there for the double commit by Storm and Mizu. Very, very dangerous play.
Cynical gets it past Jay with a little boost as Kaiju goes over the top of him with a beautiful pre-flip. However, Mizu and Top Cheese are there to 50 it. And Jay gets demoed as he goes for the mid boost, and the ball is going to be hit towards, and there it is, goal. Mizu trying to get the bump, however, he's not able to, as Storm 50s Kaiju and is able to retain control as Jay is able to control it out of the middle, and Kaiju just barely missing. Jay with the shot. Oh, and it goes in! Top Cheese tying the game up with 35 seconds in Game 5 here.
Yep, I saw Cynical get that awkward touch off the back wall there, and I said that's going to be a goal right there. Cynical's going to be banging his head for that one.
Unfortunately for Empire's game plan here, as they were playing mainly defense, now they have to go on the offense to score another one if they want to take this game.
Absolutely. A nice pass over to Kaiju, who passes it right over to Storm, causing Jay to go for an awkward clear. And now all three There It Is players are stuck in the corner, which you do not want to see, especially at this level. But a bump. Mizu bumping Cynical back to his own side.
I just want to point out for a moment how fast these players are. Just to go from the ground to the up in the air as fast as they are, they're really top level. As Kaiju scores the dagger with 1 second left, stealing the game from Empire.
Oh, no, and of all the shots that you thought might have been able to go in, that is not one you would expect. Top Cheese is popping it between two defenders, leaving Kaiju with an open goal, and that is going to hurt Empire.
So barring a kickoff goal here, oh my, no, not another one. Okay, Cynical clears it, and his Storm takes control. He pops it up. Uh-oh, no. It is going to be, and there it is, taking Game 5, going up to match point in this best-of-7 series. 2-3. Whew. Empire is going to have their work cut out for them to come back in this series.
Absolutely. It's impressive the way that There It Is was able to come back even in that game. At the beginning, Empire had full control, all the offensive shots, everything. But There It Is coming in clutch with a couple of what I feel like were more mistakes on the Empire side rather than, I mean, still incredible playing by There It Is, but they had a couple open nets there that they were able to hit.
Definitely, and especially later in the tournament and in the grand finals, when these players have been playing for a couple hours, the fatigue starts to set in, and it looks like that's what's happening to Empire here. They're just not looking as crisp as we first saw them. However, if they want to come back, they're going to need to refresh themselves somehow. Splash some water on them, drink some coffee, something.
Yeah, absolutely. Kaiju might have been the new lifeblood for this There It Is team. They have won every single game since he has been in.
All right. After Empire won the first 2 games in this best-of-7, and There It Is rallied and came back and won the next 3, we are on match point. Game 6. Who is going to take?
Yeah, I still think that this is anybody's game, but Empire is going to have to pull out some shots here. Mizu not quite with the powerful shot that he wanted to start this game off. That would have been a nice goal 8 seconds into the match for Mizu, but not quite able to, and now they are on the defensive again. And what we've seen, they have a hard time getting out of this defensive situation. Their rotations are a little bit slower than on the offense.
All right. It looks like the offensive is coming out strong for him. There it is. However, Storm doing a little bit of fancy playing here, able to get to the middle. However, Kaiju is able to clear it. As Mizu is going to challenge Kaiju and fakes him off the wall, going slower. As Mizu gets past the second one, and he's not able to get it past the third, going for boost. As Storm, accidentally backpassing. That's not good. As Top Cheese taking over the corner with 0 boost, as Mizu is able to clear it. Jay heading over to the corner. Can Top Cheese score this? No, he's not able to.
Oh
Kaiju!
my goodness!
Storm with the amazing clear as he clears it out once more. Wow!
Yeah, that shot coming in was definitely terrifying for the Empire side. An amazing clear by Storm. Keep this alive. And I've noticed Mizu is playing a bit faster in this game, and I think that might be what this Empire side needs to take on this. There it is. Side.
Well, it might not be enough because they've been on defensive this entire time until just right now. Even with one player stepping up, they're going to need the entire team stepping it up to defeat, and there it is.
Exactly, yeah.
With a beautiful shot there from Jay, causing all 3 defenders to triple commit.
Yeah, Cynical had a chance to turn on that ball. It was an open net for there it is, but Cynical maybe wasn't in ball cam, going to get boost, I'm not sure, but an opportunity missed there for the Empire side to go up 1 goal in this scoreless game. 3 minutes left to play.
Kaiju trying to get the redirect there. However, he's unfortunately able to clear it off to the side for the enemy team. And it looks like Cynical's getting it past. No, with the bicycle hit from Top Cheese, as Kaiju tries to control it. And Mizu gets it past him. Ooh. Cynical just missing as Kaiju's going up the wall trying to clear it past Cynical. And he does. Mizu is there, though, with the shot. However, Jay is on the back wall, willing and able to clear that.
Oh, and a bit of a bump coming in here. We see the aggressive gameplay that we've seen all series from both of these teams coming in, bumping Cynical into Mizu over in the corner. But now, Empire side getting some good clears, keeping some more pressure, but a double commit there by Empire is not what they needed right now, leaving an open net for Top Cheese. Luckily, Cynical is able to get back, though, thankfully.
Good awareness there from Cynical, able to realize that he was the last man back, even though he had just committed, and getting a timely challenge there to break up the play.
Absolutely.
Top Cheese tries to air dribble it over Cynical. However, Cynical is there. Jay with a nice shot. Top Cheese looking for a bump. However, Mizu is behind him. And Kaiju trying to get it. They hit here awkwardly. However, he's able to. And, almost reads Cynical. However, he's not able to. Mizu just barely missing the hit. And, almost an amazing shot there. From there it is. Cynical taking it down the side. Mizu jumping up. Or Kaiju. Empire with the pinch goal. 1:42 remaining. Go up 1-0 in this Game 6 of the best of 7.
And that is exactly the kind of motivation that they need to stay in this series. Cynical, and with that Storm or Mizu there, coming with that pinch, incredible speed, and they will take that any day.
All right, Mizu hitting it off the corner. And there it is. It needs to score at least 1 if they want to have a chance to win this game and end the series here and not going to a Game 7.
Yeah, 1:23 left to play in this game. This game has gone quickly with no goals, but the pass by Storm over to Cynical. My goodness, and that is going to deflate the ego of this There It Is side. 2 players were back to defend, but no one was ready for Cynical to come in and put it in the bottom left-hand corner right there.
Wow, what a beautiful little inward pass and down goal. Empire going up 2-0 with 1:20 remaining. Can they keep it up or will they choke? Let's find out.
Yeah, it's interesting to see Empire still keeping up that offensive pressure, even though they don't really need to. And Kaiju with the absolute dunk on 2 Empire players, saying, I'm absolutely not having this. You guys are still going to have to try if you want to beat us in this game.
All right. With 1 goal now separating them with 1:05 remaining in this Game 6. Oh, it's a close one. And there it is, closes this game out. They win. If Empire wins, we go to Game 7. High stakes here for both teams. Neither of them want to lose this game.
Nice save there by Cynical, who gives it a pass over to Mizu, who gives a chance for Empire to get on the offense here and maybe finalize this in the last 45 seconds. But Kaiju is there controlling it. Cynical gets another good 50 up to Storm, who gets it past Jay, but definitely right to Top Cheese. And Mizu a little bit out of position there. luckily Cynical is getting some absolute bangers here, keeping the Empyre side on offense.
Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, son of Nell. However, as I was saying before the game, fatigue is going to definitely start coming into this, be a giant factor.
Oh my
as
God.
Empyre score another goal with 20 seconds left. That might just be the dagger.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any fatigue here in this game as opposed to the last 3. Nice pre-flip there from Cynical to pass it back over to Storm, who just plops it into an open net.
Yeah, it feels like, and there it is, it's definitely slowing down in this later game. And Empyre is finally picking it up, showing they have energy in spades.
Absolutely. With 8 seconds left, it's looking less and less likely, especially with that clear by Cynical. Cynical's 50s in this game have been fantastic, by the way. I should point out.
And they down it. Empyre winning the 6th game, bringing us to game 7, the tiebreaker.
Would it be Gods of the Patch if we didn't go to game 7? I don't know. This is an incredible series.
Whatever we have to, whatever we're about to witness, we're about to see a new god be born.
Exactly. Whichever way this goes, both of these teams have definitely earned their spot already with how they've been playing. It just comes down to this final game. It looks like we're switching servers to go to Champions Field.
Of course, it's game 7 in the grand finals. Where else would you
see
have
it.
the game?
I wouldn't want it any other place. Exactly where we should be going.
Why don't we shoot it on over to Rouget to see what his thoughts on the series are so far?
Dude, this is freaking amazing. A game 7 Gods of the Patch. We are switching to Champions Field. A true god of the patch is going to be born today. I am so excited to see this game 7.
Champions Field night. All the players are set. Jay and Mizu going for the kickoff. And we are into it. The god will be born either way from game 7 here.
Now, Nell, you had our analyst and our host make their predictions. How about you, sir? Who are you rooting for, or who do you expect to win this game?
I'm sticking with my gut. I've said Empyre since the beginning of this qualifier, and I'm going to stick with them. And I believe that, especially after last game with the momentum, and especially with that goal right there coming in from Cynical, I think that Empyre is going to take this one.
Definitely strong showing there from Cynical. Boomer of a shot with 0 boost, and Top Cheese is not able to get back to it, going up 1-0 with 25 seconds into this game.
Yeah, an incredible start, and Cynical working off of that momentum he had from last game. He did have 635 points, as opposed to Storm and Mizu's, I believe, like around 250 to 300. So when Cynical gets going, he gets going.
Yeah, definitely. We saw it in that game versus 303 where Cynical just took over, and it looks like he's going to be doing. Oh my gosh, Storm with the fake. He faked so hard I couldn't even think of the name. Wow.
Faked my brain out. Kaiju was there for that read off the backboard from the pass from Jay, and it's a shame that Storm couldn't follow through with that fake. That was absolutely brutal. But no one quite back for the Empyre side, and that ties the game up with 4 minutes left to play.
Oh, it looks like we're being raided by Tankert 87 or 89. Sorry. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the tournament. This is game 7 in the grand finals of God of the Batch. Welcome, welcome. The game is tied 1-1 with 4 minutes remaining. It is, and there it is on Orange team and Empyre Esports on the blue team. Who do you think is going to win?
Yeah, Cynical with a bit of a slow play there, which took there it is a little bit to get used to. But now, if there it is can take control and get on offense here. Mizu up very early for Jay's shot, but luckily Storm is there to clear it back over. And the defensive rotations have to come in quick here from Empyre if they want to stop a goal.
Kaiju getting a little bit of help from Mizu there on the corner pinch as Top Cheese gets it over, and he is able to hit the ball away from Mizu as Syndico tries to get off to the other side because it is being locked down. Jay with the shot, and there it is, going up, another goal with 3:13 remaining.
Wow, I'm not sure where this shift is coming from there it is, but they have been on offense since that first goal from Cynical. They knew they had to kick it into gear if Cynical came out that strong, and they have. And let's see if they can keep this momentum up for the remaining 3 minutes and 13 seconds of this game.
All right, Top Cheese versus Mizu there in the kickoff. Top Cheese wins it, but Storm does get to it first. Cynical, can he get it?
No way!
He can!
No
Oh my gosh, tying the game up!
Let's take another look at that shot from Cynical. Off the pinch from Jay, off the ceiling, and just carries it into the goal.
Wow.
That was shocking, Cynical.
Even Mizu said faking after the goal, and wow, that was an insane shot. Both these teams showing up, showing out for the last game of the series. They both want to qualify for the winners tournament.
Yeah, if Cynical can keep up that level of aggression that he's had, I believe he can come through. And he's already up for that ball. Forcing Jay to make a save off there. Storm following in the corner, dropping it back down. Cynical already turning mid, and Cynical puts it in. What a miss from Kaiju.
A little bit of a mental mistake there, and it cost him. Kaiju coming off the wall, not able to get to it, and Cynical causes his team to go up. Half the game remaining, but wow, this game has felt like 10 minutes already.
Yeah, Kaiju's going to be looking back at that one with a sore heart. But we'll see if There It Is can continue to put on this pressure, and if Empyre can go up 1 or 2 more goals, or just keep it where it is.
Cynical booming it down for Storm. Can he get up? No, Top Cheese is there in time. Jay gonna try to pop it out, and he does, but he gets yeeted in the process. Mizu hitting it over the corner, can't get the redirect because Jay is there. Storm with a nice little shot, however, no one gets bumped there from Mizu as Cynical getting off the corner. Seems like Cynical's everywhere in this match. He's trying to take over.
Yeah, we've seen that a lot, and I think that when he does take over, I feel like he's able to dominate this game just by himself almost. Already 607 points for Cynical with 3 goals to Storm's 228 and
Storm
the
gonna get past.
318.
Top Cheese in position, getting the nice little, oh no, oh, okay. That was a little scary as Jay getting the perfect hit to Mizu. And Top Cheese going up, getting the flip reset. Oh, getting it past him, and it is up. Mizu is also up, getting it clear. Kaiju and Jay in position to read that ball. However, Cynical gets it past both of them. Top Cheese rallying it in. Storm is there. Oh, this is an intense game. Even though they're down 1, it feels like anyone could take it.
Yeah, definitely. There it is. Definitely on the push right now. Even though all 3 of them are in the corner, Empyre is scrambling for boost, scrambling to make some sort of clear. And that might be it for Storm, and Mizu's able to follow it up, having to beat Kaiju off the crossbar, not able to follow it, but Cynical is there.
Kaiju
with a save by Kaiju.
Brilliant save. 1 minute left in this game, and There It Is needs to score a goal if they want to stay in this. Storm getting yeeted out of the play by Jay. Top Cheese has got to boom it. He gets the air dribble over Cynical, but he gets yeeted in the process. Storm hitting it downfield to an open net. Oh, Cynical accidentally hitting Kaiju into it as Mizu miscalculating the ball and is not able to capitalize on that open net. As Top Cheese looking to take control, as it is Mizu getting the demo there. And Top Cheese, Jake's responding perfectly in time on the perfect side to stop that from going in. 20 seconds left and There It Is going to score. If they're going to, they need to score right now. With Storm on the counterattack to Mizu. Mizu with the shot. Kaiju missing. And Cynical with a shot. Oh, Top Cheese saving it. 10 seconds left.
Yeah, they have to get a push right here. There it is. They have to do something. 4 seconds. Cynical, but Cynical is everywhere.
1 second left. 0 seconds. They need to keep it up. And it touches the ground.
Wow.
And there it is, taking the grand final. Or I'm sorry, Empyre taking the grand finals. 4-3. What a series.
Wow, that was one of the most intense series I have ever watched. Both of these teams coming out, giving it their all. Both earning their spots for sure in the final. But that was incredible, and I need to be careful not to blow my vocal cords out because
mine's already gone.
Yeah, that was incredible. Cynical coming through in that last game to absolutely dominate the field.
That was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know if anybody from Empyre is watching, but if you guys are available for an interview, we would love to interview you with you guys. But that matchup all the way to a Game 7 in the series. Insane gameplay. We couldn't even keep up with it. Cynical making that insane shot off the touch on the ceiling to bring them back with equalizer. They end up getting up 3-2 to the win against There It Is. That was absolutely just, I literally have no other word but insane for that matchup. You guys played incredible. GG's to both teams, making it all the way to the grand finals. Both of you, I'm pretty sure, I will be figuring out all the numbers right after this, but I'm pretty sure both those teams clinched their spot in the winner's tourney to take on teams like Morning Light and Mamba Mode Gaming. But the amount of gameplay we've seen today was insane. These two being at the pinnacle, the peak of their performance tonight, bringing out those shots, those passes, the plays from I can't even talk at this point. Like, I'm literally out of words to say for the hype that Game 7 brought. Rouget, man, I know you've been lighting up our casting notes chat. You've been watching the whole thing, sitting back waiting to talk. What are your thoughts?
Oh my god, the most intense Rocket League series and probably the most intense Gods of the Patch finals that we have ever experienced in Melon Patch history. A brand new god was born today, and my mind is blown. That was such a fast-paced and amazing game.
I can do nothing but agree. By the way, Tanker, I know I saw you rated. Thank you so much for the raid, my man. You came in at the perfect time to witness some amazing gameplay. That was just great timing from you. Chad, Nell, you guys were talking the whole time. You saw everything, leading us through it. What was your favorite point of that series?
Okay, I have to say, Empyre's that final goal off the ceiling, that touch that you mentioned at the end of the game. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness.
That was immediately clipped and put on Twitter. Like, I couldn't not.
Yeah, that was the final. The games are blending into my head right now, but in the final in Game 7, getting a shot like that, I don't know if any of the guys are in the chat right now, but I'd love to talk with you and see your mindset for that game, because my goodness, Empyre pulled together. And I will say, I called it from the beginning, and Empyre pulled through.
Indeed you did. Indeed you did. I'm trying to get a hold of them. Looks like none of them are either still in the Discord, or they didn't go through getting the roles. So I'm going to try to get a hold of them here real quick and see if we might be able to get them in for an interview. Anybody from Empyre watching right now, we would love to get them in for an interview if they are interested. If not, obviously, it is what it is. But either way.
Chad, what do you think? What was your favorite part of that whole series?
Yeah, Chad, what's your favorite part of that whole thing? Because that was absolutely insane.
I think definitely that stealing shot. I almost blew my voice out. So definitely that part. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I don't know if you guys could hear it. I'm pretty sure you could. But also just hearing myself call out Dynasty. That was probably my favorite part.
I agree with that one for sure.
But yeah, no, fantastic job by both the teams. Thanks for coming, everyone that played. I'm sorry if you didn't get as far as you wanted to, but for those teams that got to the finals, amazing job, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys play in the winners tournament.
Absolutely. I'll say they made it on. I'm fairly sure. Again, don't quote me. Obviously, Empyre getting first place, they most definitely clinched their spot. There it is. I'm pretty sure clinched their spot as well. Just don't quote me on that. I will be posting all the results as far as points go here in just a little bit after we are done with the broadcast. But Empyre going on to take absolute monsters like Mamba Mode Gaming and Morning Light, like I've already said. Both those teams going on to play in RLCS regionals against teams like NRG, G2. Fantastic teams. Came out here and dominated our number 2 and number 3 qualifiers. So definitely going to have an amazing winners tournament here next month. So make sure to tune into that. Make sure to follow us on Discord and join our Discord and follow us on Twitter to keep up with that. And just a reminder, none of this possible without our sponsor, Reload Focus and Energy. Make sure to please check them out. Use code MPG to save your guys some money. I'll be taking some tonight. I use their Game Sense pills before every one of my IGL matches. I've got their products. I absolutely love them. The raspberry iced tea is to die for. Definitely check them out. Our second place, our winners here, getting some codes here for that tonight as well. Look, I am talking to Cynical currently, and I believe we're gonna get. 1 second.
I literally had
Okay,
to save that replay.
Oh yeah, you gotta save it, and definitely. If you guys want to go ahead and talk about your thoughts over the whole tourney real quick, I will be getting Cynical. Actually, I'll be getting Storm, everybody in here for a quick interview with us.
I will say, going back a little bit in the tournament, I'm excited to see 303 Esports come back again. This is the second time I've seen them, and they are definitely a contender. I am excited. I'm definitely excited to see them in the winners tournament, as well as both of these teams. Also, Ballet or Ballet, whichever you are. We didn't get to watch them so much today, but I'm excited to see how they turn out. Or if they come back around and play with us again, it'll be interesting to see.
Absolutely, I'm super excited to watch them. They've been in every single qualifier, most points out of anybody by a long shot. Super loyal to coming here in the Gods of the Patch. So we are definitely looking forward to seeing even more of them. And definitely winners tournament being next month. That's going to be insane. Make sure you guys come back to tune in to that, because like I said, we're going to see probably some of the best gameplay I've ever seen in Rocket League, and if we don't, I will be super disappointed.
I will be too, and I hope I'm going to be able to be there to be able to do this again during the winners tourney.
Yeah, Roger, thanks for coming in, man. It's definitely nice having you here, having an analyst to follow up during all of this. You're doing a great job, and the Melon Patch is definitely happy to have you here.
Well, I appreciate that.
You got it, buddy.
Hey, Woods, look at Discord real quick.
Yep, give me 1 second. We will be getting here Cynical Storm Mizu in for an interview just shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I am very excited to meet with them. I want to see Cynical's. I want to hear his mindset on some of the shifts that he had in that game, and also every once in a while, Mizu would come in and pop off. So I'm interested to see how that dynamic changed, or like what was the shift that made it happen.
Indeed. All right. We're going to go to just a quick break, and we'll be right back with this interview. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We finally have got the Discord roles issue figured out. We've got our winning team, Empyre Esports, in here in our Discord call with us for this interview. Sadly, Chad did have to leave. He has a team practice he had to get to since he is the captain, son of Nell. After this interview, we'll be joining right into with him. But we're going to go ahead and get straight into this interview. We've got Storm, we've got Mizu, and we've got the insane man, Cynical, in our chat right now. If you guys have any questions, just put them in chat and we will try to get to them. But guys, congratulations first off.
Thank you.
You guys played absolutely insane. Cynical, dude. I'm just gonna start off with it because I have to. That ceiling bounce shot, like, bro, that was insane.
I agree. It was kind of nuts. The momentum that brought was insane.
That was RLCS like qualified right there.
Yeah, that actually leads into one of the questions I had for you guys. I mean, first of all, Cynical, you had me screaming at the top of my lungs, man. That was awesome. But I noticed, like, you guys had a lot of mini momentum shifts throughout the game. What is something that you guys did to sort of pull it back when it wasn't quite going your way? They're in sync in the chat as well.
Love it.
I think the biggest thing that we tried to do is just keep positive vibes, and at the end of the day, it's like we're playing Rocket League and we're having fun, right? That's why you play the game. So even if things weren't going your way, just not stressing it too hard, just playing our game and just knowing that, like, we're here to have fun and here to compete, and stressing out over a goal against is no big deal because goals are going to go in, they're bound to happen, right? So just staying positive and having fun. I mean, when Sin hit that ceiling shot, it didn't affect the momentum at all because Sin hits those like every game, so it was like not really a big deal.
Oh, I'm sure.
Just kidding.
Yeah, it was a GG Gen stuff for that. And the fist bumps before Game 7 really helped.
Yeah,
True.
Absolutely, and there it is, obviously coming through, beating who we had as our #1 seed, and favorite to win for the most part, Ballet, whichever one you want to call them, from Team Meteor. And coming all the way to the best of 7 to play you guys, it seemed like it was back and forth the whole series. You guys put on a great show. Even wanting to take the last game there to Champions Field, which I couldn't agree with more. What would you say was the most challenging part of facing a team like that?
Getting them to put it to Champions Field night instead of day.
True. They wouldn't do it.
I think for me the biggest thing that was kind of a struggle, I don't know about the other guys, but the biggest thing that I found to be an issue was when they switched from Warbeam to Kaiju and they put that sub in there, because Kaiju is still a good player. He's not worse than any of their starters in my opinion, at least. So Kaiju definitely has a way different play of style than Warbeam by far. So it kind of shifted the momentum. I could kind of tell they had a lot of momentum. Just their comms. I don't know. Like you could just the way they were playing was different.
Readjust.
Yeah, it took a while to readjust. That's why they took the first 2 games like straight away. It was really hard to adjust once they had their sub in, but then we got the feel for it.
I cannot agree more. Just from watching you guys, like it looked like the whole game had just switched when he joined.
Yeah.
It's just mad weird.
Yeah. Had to adapt, and then once we did, they had a lot of momentum, so we had to like shift it back in our way.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bringing it all the way to Game 7, almost an overtime, really. You guys were just absolutely insane. Storm, I want to commend you, man. You had some great fakes in that series.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
You had my neck breaking, trying to look at where I thought the ball was supposed to go.
Dang, unlucky.
Well, yeah,
On me, man.
when you did it, you had a couple fakes, and Chad and I both just went, because we all just stopped for like a good second. That was insane, man.
Hey, just gotta buy time for the carries to get boost and score the RLCS level goals. You know?
As long as you do your part, right, man?
Yes, sir.
Looking forward next month to the winners tourney. You guys have some big names to go against. Obviously, Empyre, you guys self is already a big name. But going against teams like Mambo Mode Gaming and Morning Light, who have made it to the regionals in RLCS, what is the mentality and the game plan you guys have over this next month to really prepare to face those two teams?
Well, we barely lost to Morning Light in, I think it was Nastra tourney a few weeks ago.
Very close game.
And we just swept Mamba Mode Gaming in the most recent RLCS calls, so we're pretty confident, I guess.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Mamba Mode Gaming, I know, just going through like a big roster change, so that definitely does affect that.
Will they still be allowed to play?
They will. They kept two of their roster, and that was the rules. As long as you keep 2 of your original roster on your roster, then they can keep playing.
Yeah, well, I think no matter the circumstances, whether we have 5 $20,000 tournaments in one day or we have 0 tournaments to play for the next 3 months, we're still getting on the game every day, going over replays and just trying to get better as fast as possible. And I think that's just going to be our game plan going into the tournament. Hope we can bring the best that we can to the finals, or the final stage at least.
You guys definitely have a lot of confidence going into it, which is really good to see. But speaking of that, with going over replays and everything, what does a day in the week of Empyre Esports and your guys' starting roster, what exactly goes on in the week to get you guys to this level of play?
In terms of as a team, or just strictly for like one player?
As a team, for the most part. If you guys want to delve into per player, you're more than welcome to.
Well, I'm sure that we all do our own teams, individual stuff for at least like 5 or 6 hours plus a day, or other than our team stuff, unless we have long tourneys like this. But whenever we're together, just trying to chill out and have good vibes, and then play for whatever is going on for that day. We try to do every weekly that we can, and if not, then do like in-game tourneys and stuff like that. Just whatever gets us the most competition, the best competition. Just play that all the time.
Yeah. We all try to play together every day, and we try to have fun together every day, because team bonding is so important. And at the same time, we all put in our own work. Like at least 6 to 7 hours a day, each of us are playing Rocket League. So like we have that on top of our coach, who goes over replays with us as a team and then individually. Like for example, last night my coach was just sitting with me for over 4 hours as I streamed my 1v1 gameplay. He went over replays with me. He was just working and like fine-tuning me for today. And I know that same thing happens with my other teammates as well. It's just a lot of just playing the game and readjusting and always looking to get better.
Yeah, the guy behind the curtains, shout out Beans. He's definitely a huge reason of why we're doing as well as we are.
Awesome to hear, definitely. Cynical, obviously staying a little quiet here. What is just being the absolute maniac you are on the field? What is something specific that that you work on every week to make sure you're staying in your tip-top form?
Right now, I'm doing a lot of custom training packs, a lot of double tap playground, and ground shots. Ground shots is huge.
Well, we can definitely tell it is paying off with all the redirects you had today. Rouget, I know you've been muted this whole time. What do you have for him, man?
All I gotta say is good job, guys. All of you did amazing. Storm, you were great. Mizu, you were great. Sin, you're a freaking madman, dude.
Thank you.
All right.
That's all I got, really.
All right, so that is all the questions I have. Nell, do you have anything for him?
I think they answered pretty much everything that I had as well. I just wanted to thank them for proving me right as well. I had you guys in the since the beginning, so thank you for
Let's
that.
go.
There we go.
Yeah. I listen. 303
You're a
has
smart man. You're just smart.
303 has been loyal. I had to go with them, man. But to be fair, I did choose you guys over there. It is all right. So don't hate me too much.
Nice.
Yeah, a fantastic game, guys. It was a pleasure to watch, pleasure to cast, and I can't wait to see you guys in the winners tournament.
Pleasure to play. Thank you. Can't wait.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so
What
much for
time-
coming out. Oh wait, go for
I
it.
couldn't find it exactly on the Smash website. What time and date is the winners tournament?
Let me pull it up for you.
Might be able to find that as well.
Yep,
So
let me
I
pull it
found
up
when
for you.
registration ended or whatever, but I couldn't find the exact time. So I want to make sure we can.
It'll still be all of
Guess
our
it'll be
events are at
7
7 p.m.
November
Central.
7th, right? 7 p.m.
Yeah, I believe it's October.
What time zone?
Winners
October?
tournament. It'll be November 7th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All of our events are at 7 Central as of right now.
7
So.
Central Standard Time.
8 Eastern,
Yep.
It's 8.
Yeah,
6
Yeah.
Mountain, and 5 Pacific.
November 7th, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. EST. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Say that for this series, they're all at 7. I know next series it might change, but obviously I'll keep everybody updated in the Discord and on Twitter on that. But that doesn't matter for this series regardless. But definitely, we look forward to seeing more of you guys in the winners tournament. You guys will have get the role here in the Discord of Gods of the Patch. You've achieved Divinity, so you'll join our previous series winners of the last series of tournaments that we did. Obviously, 303 winning our last one have lost those roles temporarily because unless you win the winners tournament, you only have it until the next tournament. So enjoy your, I mean, you guys probably, you know, you're more than welcome to, obviously, but you guys will basically have your own channel in the Discord of winners, so you can talk to the last
Augers.
series winners.
Yeah, come hang out if you want. I'll be here most of the time.
Let's go. Can't wait to hang out with you.
Hog.
Yeah, baby.
Indeed. All right. Well, you guys have a great night, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
Of
you.
course.
you
Thank you
as
for
well.
hosting an
Have a
awesome
good-
tournament.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Peace.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Empyre Esports, the winners. GG's to them, as well as GG's, and thank you so much for playing too. There it is, and the rest of the teams that played tonight, obviously coming out, repping fantastically, and we appreciate all of you coming out. Again, November 7th, next month, our winners tournament, again, sponsored by Reload Focus and Energy, going to bringing out some amazing talent, amazing gameplay, and hopefully some of the same cast that we've seen today. It's going to be a great broadcast, and we can't wait to see all of you there. On that note, any final thoughts here from Roger or no?
I just want to thank everyone for coming out. It's been an awesome night. Some fantastic games. I'm going to go drink an entire gallon of water. But yeah, again, thanks. What we said, thanks for the teams coming in, and definitely come back for the winners tournament. It's gonna be insane. And also, if you're interested, check out Son of Nell 1 on Twitch. I stream every day except for Thursday and sometimes Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Indeed, make sure to shout yourselves out. Roger, what about yourself, man?
Dude, that was the best tournament I think I've ever watched. Oh my god, I am so hyped for the winners tourney. Everybody, just have a nice night. Stay safe. That's about it.
Absolutely. Saying thank you guys so much for joining me and helping out with this tournament. You guys have been an amazing cast. And thank you and everybody for the views and Tankert for the raid. You guys have been amazing. This is the Melon Patch. I myself am Woos here, owner and founder of Melon Patch Gaming. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and join the Discord for all the future developments here at Melon Patch Gaming. And again, November 7th, next month, sponsored by Reload Focus and Energy, our Gods of the Patch Winners Tournament, coming out with some amazing talent. And that will be it from us here at the Melon Patch. You all have a great night.